He shows you fuck all.
No back.
And yeah. And he just goes, oh, there you go. Here's the damage. This is the build, sort of. See you later. And that's all you get. And you're like, the fuck am I supposed to do with that? So really, yeah.
I told Greg he needs one of these motherfuckers needs to start a Neverwinter YouTube channel.
Is there really? I mean, is it worth it though? Is it really worth it? Have you seen how?
You gotta
No.
It's real. Have you seen, like, bro? Have you seen how many years those guys have been posting? The guys who have been doing it, and look how little they've gained in like 5 years of doing it.
Aragon's videos, every video he's begging people to support him.
Silvery, who had a following for real, but like I even like Silvery better than Aragon.
No. But the thing is I don't think they're making enough money from fucking doing Neverwinter videos to make a living. There ain't no way.
No.
They're getting like 1,000 viewers, maybe. Like that is nowhere near enough.
That's why they split their videos up, and they want. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the cheat code with YouTube.
Well, it's not really a cheat code, but I know what you're gonna say. I wouldn't say it's a cheat code, but I know what you mean.
So if you put out 2-3 videos every 2-3 days, you making $10, $15, $30,000 at the end of the month, because them 1,000 views add up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can promise you they're not making that. I can promise you.
I was gonna say they are
no,
definitely.
I can, and I know what you mean.
They are.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Because I know the numbers that you make. Because I know YouTubers, so I know the numbers they make. No, you don't. No, you don't. I know what you mean, though. Okay. You are right, though, in what you say, though.
I'm an independent artist. I get money from YouTube, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know you don't get that much, because I know YouTubers that have get a lot more views than that, and they don't clear that. So I know you don't get that. Maybe you get it from royalties. I'm not saying you couldn't get it from royalties from the music, but you definitely don't get it from YouTube. I know that much.
Royalties is totally different. So
yeah, you definitely don't get that from YouTube on its own.
Is every 3,000 plays, basically. Okay, well, this is totally different.
Wait,
so
it's totally different.
So for music, 3,000 plays equals an album sale, right? So with video plays, I think it's 1,200. That equals basically, let's say, an album sale. So if you putting out 1,000, 15 videos a month, right? And each one of them bitches is getting you $1,000. 1,000 views, which most of them gonna get you more. You gonna make you some money at the end of the month. You'll make a little bit. Yeah, you won't make that much, because the thing that you don't take into account is CPM. The CPM is what defines how much money you make, as well as fall off rate, which is how I know how much people make, because I've seen the numbers. So not sponsors.
Not talking about sponsors. Ads. Yeah.
That's how you get the money.
Yeah, but see the thing. Yeah.
You get money just from having videos.
No.
You have to you gotta get sponsored.
Well, you do get money from.
Word I'm looking for.
Well, you do get money from just having videos, because it's called a CPM rate. But yeah, go on.
It's what the fuck is this shit called, bro?
It don't really matter. You get money from getting advertisers or having ads put on your videos. But the thing is, there's a fall off rate to that. So, but you definitely
continuously put videos out.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But the thing is the quantity versus quality control kind of takes over. So you can put one good video out that gets a lot more views, but if you put 3 videos out, even in 3 days for Neverwinter, and it gets 3,000 views, you'll make hardly anything off that. And you'll get no sponsors, because it's Neverwinter. No one's going to sponsor you. Because you see, with music, if you're attached to a label, or if you ended up being a SoundCloud artist, because there's some people that are, you at least have some recognition for a sponsor from any label or organization. Neverwinter has none of that, because it has no advertising. So you can't get any ads for Neverwinter. You'd have to take random ads, and they're not going to put it on videos. The only way they could do that is if they pay for their own ads, which is something that some people do to attract video attention. But the problem is with that is that, because there's an exploit you can do with it where you put an ad on, say, for hiking. So anyone who looks up hiking videos sees a Neverwinter video. But the issue with that is it tanks the fall off rate within about a week, and your video just gets no views. That's the issue you run into. So Neverwinter just ain't gonna pull no money like that.
You wouldn't believe the type of video that's attached. It has nothing to do with music. Like
And yeah, but we're not. Yeah, but that's because
from.
we're not talking about music. Music has nothing to do with this because that's all that space you're in has nothing to do with Neverwinter. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about music. You're talking about the way that music earns views, the way that you can get sponsors for music. That is a whole different scene. And that's got its own like specialty of the way you handle all of that and sponsors. But the issue is we're talking about Neverwinter videos. So when you turn around and say crazy stuff like, if they put out 3 videos in a week or in a day and that gets 3,000 views, you'll earn $10,000. I can tell you that's bullshit straight to your face.
That's what I'm saying is you gotta do it through the month. It's not just 3.
It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. I know you don't clear that. Not you. I'm talking about in general. I know you don't clear that because there's people who earn a lot more than 1,000. Well, get a lot more than 1,000 views in over a month, and you don't clear that. Right. Not for Neverwinter videos.
It's a word I'm looking for, bro. And if I can,
it don't really, bro. It even.
It starts with an M. Monetize. You have to be monetized to make money. If your friends or whoever
Dolo.
you talk about are not monetized,
yes, Dolo. Do you realize that the only way for you to make money on YouTube is to have monetized videos? It means you have to be affiliated with YouTube.
Right.
That's what. Yes, Dolo.
So,
that's how it works.
Listen. Okay. So wait. Let me explain to you. When you start a YouTube channel, right? When you start a YouTube.
How far are you going back? Dolo, I know all this. How far are you going back?
Wait. Once
come on, go.
Certain amount of views, what happens is you receive an email. You receive an email.
My brain hurts. Please help me.
Want to be?
Jesus, take the wheel, please. No, Dolo, I know all this. I'm skipping past the point, presuming you know all this, Dolo. When you make a YouTube channel, you're not affiliated with YouTube. When you get to a certain point where you get so many thousands of views on a video or so many watch hours on a video, you have a chance at an affiliation contract. After that point, your videos can be monetized, presuming you abide by their guidelines, which is then when you can ads can. But what I'm saying to you is that even when you're monetized, Dolo, when you upload a Neverwinter video, there is a number called, well, there's a unit called a CPM unit that defines how much money you make from your monetized videos based on your viewer rate, your likes, your click-through rate, and a multitude of other factors, which you don't take into account because you're talking about music, which is it's the same units, but it's different because music has a lot of different things tied to it, a lot of different sponsors and organizations that will get involved that boost your numbers. This doesn't happen with Neverwinter. There's no advertising. Like, I see where you're coming from, Dolo, and I agree with you that when you upload quantity over quality, yes, you can earn more money because you have more monetized videos, and videos never get demonetized unless YouTube decides to demonetize them. It means they continue to generate revenue. So if you upload a lot of videos in a month, you'll make more revenue. But what I'm calling bullshit on is 3,000 views over a month making 10 grand, because I know it doesn't.
No,
because I've seen the numbers. Yes, you did. That's because you. Yeah, because no. Yeah. Three videos in, yeah. You do realise that still doesn't equal 10 grand, Dolo. It's still not 10 grand. It's still not even close. No, but we're talking about these guys are getting that now. If you say, oh, we build off that and then eventually we make 10 grand because we're getting like 50, 60, 100,000 views a video, sure, I get it, 100%. But when we're talking about now, Dolo, this isn't like a hypothetical scenario. This is real life we're talking about right now, where these people are getting about 1,000 views on their videos, and it ain't getting any higher because Neverwinter has no player base really. Has a little bit of a player base, but not a lot of a player base. It, like even you have to admit, there's not a ridiculous amount of players on the game. We're not talking no World of Warcraft here, where it has like 4 or 5 million players plus with the active players, real active players, and bots. Because there are bots. We're talking about maybe 2,000-3,000 a platform. Maybe PlayStation has a bit more because PlayStation came out a bit later, so it has more players. I presume that still is the same. I've not checked anything in a long time, but PlayStation normally has a lot more. Well, not a lot more, but it has quite a bit more than Xbox, because Xbox has been out for a lot longer, and also that application for Xbox runs a lot worse than it does on PlayStation. The PlayStation one's a lot smoother. Don't know why, but it just is. But yeah, But no, that's what we're saying, Dolo. We're saying you don't clear that much money. And not you, but I'm just talking about in general. But I know what you mean. You can still make...
If I was brave, I would test this shit, but I can't do it.
Even Dolo,
plus would nobody follow me anyway.
It's not to do with that. It's not to do with that, Dolo. You don't need to test it, Dolo. I mean, you don't have to believe me, obviously, but I'm telling you, you don't have to test it. You don't have to believe me. I don't really care. All I'm saying is I don't want you to think that it's something you can just waste your time with, because you've got limited time. You don't want to be wasting it on Neverwinter videos. If you're going to make a YouTube channel, make it on something that people want to watch. There's not a lot of people who watch Neverwinter because there's not a lot of people playing the game.
You ain't got whatchamacallits either. Like people who are entertainment, who draw you.
No, that's true. You don't. But you know why that is? Because there's nothing about Neverwinter that's entertaining to watch. It's not about... There's not entertaining to play. There's dungeons, but it's not entertaining to watch, because the issue is, when you actually look at Neverwinter, when you play Neverwinter, it's a different experience to watching it. It's the same with any game. The problem that Neverwinter has is, if you watch Neverwinter, there's not that much going on in the game when you really think about it. There's one dungeon for you to run over and over and over again, and nothing else for you to do in between that people would want to watch. I mean, take DJ, for example. Do you really think, if DJ had a YouTube channel, do you really think people would want to watch him run around in a circle collecting profession resources?
If I was talking about it, yes.
Yeah, probably. There might be there might be about 10 people that would want to watch that. But you get what I'm saying is it's a bit different than if you was to be a streamer in a YouTuber in a different game.
So it depends on what kind of YouTube videos you're putting out. If you're putting out like YouTube videos on how to run certain content, like dungeons, like informational YouTube videos, kind of basically
that's different.
Doing,
yeah, but the issue
ton of videos. You're gonna get about the same amount as him, probably less because you're just starting off and you got to build subscribers and stuff like that.
Naturally.
But if you're doing videos, like,
but Aragon's not.
Sitting here playing the game, then you're probably not going to get a ton of videos unless you're an entertainer, unless you're cracking jokes and
which is true. Which is true, but the issue, here's the problem. And I agree.
The reason why I say that is because, like, I have a friend. If you go over to his house, the only thing that they watch on TV is basically somebody talking
playing the game
and other people playing the game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Where, like people are going around and some person becomes the target, and you don't know who it is.
Do you mean, or you do it Dead by Daylight? No, that's Among Us. That's Among Us. That's Among Us. That's Among Us. No, yeah, but this, but here's the issue. Yeah, but that's the issue. That's a game. That's a very popular game. Yeah, no, they don't. Nah, that ain't bullshitting, bro. Let me explain to you. See, the thing with Among Us. No, it is. No, that's true. But here's the thing with Among Us. There's. No, it's not that. The thing with it's the game itself. Why people like watching Among Us. It's not to do with the way. It's not just that. But here's the thing with Among Us. Guys. Yes. No, because you have to talk. No, because you have to talk. In Among Us. No, in Among Us. Yeah. Well, we were just talking about it.
He is getting all those views and making money because they're entertainers. Yes, it might be a popular game, but you really
yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely. I know because I've seen it. You can watch it. Yeah. No, for that game, you can. Not all games. For that game, you can. The reason why is because you don't understand. That's because the person's not built up. This is exactly what you just said. If you build that up, the difference is that with Among Us, the reason why it's so popular, why people want to watch, and especially what people who they like watching, right, or even newer people sometimes, is because the one thing in Among Us is when someone dies in a round who is the traitor among them, right, they have to converse between the group and figure out who the traitor is, and you have to manipulate and lie your way to keep yourself in the game. That, and that, no, it might not be, but the point I'm making is that in that specific instance, even if you play the game seriously, people find entertaining. The reason why is because you can't sit there in silence. You have to literally manipulate and lie your way, and that might not be the type of person that you are, but that's the type of game that it is. That's how you actually play that game. So Among Us is, it is still true that if you're more entertaining, it will get more views. That's no lie. But in that game, you could take it seriously, just in that one instance, and people would still watch it. But yeah, you definitely find Among Us videos with like 100 views, obviously. But you know why that is? That's not because, oh, that guy's not entertaining. That's because every single day, there is thousands upon thousands of people creating YouTube channels and deleting YouTube channels every single day. People who stay for 1 month and then never post again. People who stay for 2 months, never post again. Like, taking those factors in, that's why people don't have consistency. Like, you having consistency is how you're going to build a user base. That's understandable.
Right.
That's obvious. But the thing is, like, Among Us is one of those games where you can take it seriously. But any other game that's not as popular, say for example, speedrunning, right? Speedrunning old games. Like, there's people who speedrun the original Doom from the 1980s. They get viewers because it's a niche community. Here's the problem, and that's not entertaining. This guy's sitting there, not fucking talking, sweating his ass down to get a 2-second faster time, and that gets a lot of views. And the reason why, it's a niche community.
That's entertaining, though. That's
entertaining. No, the difference is, but that's the thing. You say that's entertaining. That's like, but then you make the same argument of going, oh, well, if someone was to sit there in silence on another game, that's not entertaining. Well, it is to some people.
So the reason why I can accept the speed run with silence is because it's a speed run. You're trying to beat a certain time, so you're trying to concentrate. Talking can take you off of that.
Of course it can. That's the point.
That's different.
But speedrun, it's not different. It's exactly the same. It's you choosing the type of content. The bigger point I'm leading to is that you have to choose the type of content that people want to watch. So yeah, if you sit there in silence and sweat a speedrun, people will want to watch that. And if you play seriously in Among Us, people will also want to watch that. But if you sit there in silence, or if you're entertaining and you play Neverwinter, not many people are going to want to watch that. Because Neverwinter is not...
I know back in the day.
Back in the day? Bro, back in the day, 100. No, I'm not. 100?
When I just met like Greg and Steve
and
stuff like that.
But bro,
well, I'd known Steve for probably
did you not see for even
party,
100? Go on.
About the game at all. Just the party in general, the party chat, like the stuff that we talked about.
Yeah.
Like, and all the laughs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stream that. People would have watched just for that.
Yeah.
They didn't even care that we were playing Neverwinter. Just for like all that stuff that like the laughs and the jokes.
Well, the thing is, maybe. I mean, yeah, I can see it. I can see it, maybe. I can see it, maybe, but I think you're still pushing it. Like, the best game I could honestly refer that to, and this doesn't even apply, is maybe GTA. Because GTA is 10 years old, but there's still people that attract a lot of viewers playing GTA speed racing who just bullshit, who just talk shit, who just make jokes. And that's probably the best thing I can relate it to. But even then... No, GTA Online. No, GTA Online. No. We're talking... No, the roleplay shit's completely different. Because that takes GTA to a whole new level. That's on the top of everything, bro. That's on the top of Twitch. That's on the top of Kick. That's the next level. Now, I'm not really a big fan, but I see why people like it so much. I do. It's crazy. It's real crazy. But here's the thing. Is that, yeah, I've seen a couple streams. Now, it's not for me, I'll admit, but it is really good. And I can see the entertainment value through and through for pretty much anything.
So like you or Greg could be on GTA RP streaming. Y'all would get so many.
Yeah, because but hey, guess what? But here's the thing. That's what I'm talking about, though. You're saying that we have to go onto a game and be entertained on GTA roleplay. That's the most popular game you can play right now. That's the point I'm making. Yeah.
If y'all play gangsters, because you're
yeah, that, and I agree that people do that 100%. I am agreeing with you. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
So
No, I'm with you.
That would put people on y'all,
Wait.
immediately.
Oh, that sound. Yeah, yeah, and I agree with you. I've seen it happen. It's not just the.
All it comes down to, say if I was to start a YouTube channel on Neverwinter, right? I would get no views whatsoever. Like,
to start with, no.
At the peak, I'm probably going to get 1,000 views, right? Probably the best thing I'm going to do. But if you go onto a game that has a larger audience, you're obviously going to get a bigger following.
Yeah.
It's just natural.
It's not.
It doesn't have a large audience.
Look, it's not. Look.
So the biggest game on console is Fortnite. It's millions of
That's
people that
not true. Yeah,
no.
And do you want to know what? No. Listen. Do you know why? There's one game that beats it. I agree with you, sort of. There's one game that's above it. Minecraft. Minecraft has the most players on all platforms. I can give you that. And the only reason why, no, I agree with what you're gonna say. I'm just saying that it's own Minecraft, and there's only one reason for it, and then most of it is PC. But the only reason for it, besides all the kids and stuff, obviously, kind of like Fortnite, is because it has infinite customizability. So it is a rare exception. To be honest, it's a very rare exception. It's not very common. But yeah, Minecraft is the number, pretty much the number one. I mean, but I know what you mean. Yeah, you can get a lot of views by streaming Fortnite. Or I mean, you still can, I guess, but it's fallen off a bit. It's fallen off. Yeah.
Like normally, unless you're really good, they're not gonna watch you, or unless you're really entertaining, they're not gonna watch you. You could put a YouTube channel out with Fortnite,
but the thing,
they're gonna watch you.
That's fair. No, that's fair enough. But you see, the issue is that with Neverwinter, there's so little in the game to be entertaining. It's the only option you have in the game is what a DJ said, which is pretty much you need to be in a party with a bunch of people bullshitting and maybe have Neverwinter. But there's another problem with that though, and it's not the issue with that is that for people to find your video, right, the way that normally a smaller channel would operate is through either click-throughs or people manually searching for that stuff. So say for example, I'm playing Diablo right now. I'm playing Diablo Season 1, right? So it's got a lot of hate, but there's some people that might want to see that content. So say they're looking for Diablo Season 1 content. Say I've got some certain hashtags or whatever in my thing that I specifies my video to come up in that search. Then they may click my video. The issue with Neverwinter is that there may probably be a couple hundred people at all times, if that, searching live for Neverwinter videos. And then you've got to, and then bear in mind, by the way, that if you've got to compete with the big guys in that space. Don't get me wrong, they're all tiny channels, but they're big guys in that space because they've built their reputation. So your videos are going to get smudged down by their content because they're always going to post first. They're always going to post what's going on in the game. You know, the live updates, what's good, what's bad, what's broken, what exploits are available within reason. If there's AD exploits, I know they won't post those. They'll just use them themselves until it gets patched because they're cunts like that. But the thing is that's the thing. The issue is like if you used to do that on GTA roleplay, the difference is there's fucking I couldn't even tell you how many people probably live search for that. That's insane.
It's actually like a short. It's a black dude, Neverwinter, 2.8 million views.
Yeah. Shorts are quite popular, but at the same time, it's what I mean. That might be a rare. Just look at a normal video, though. That.
The only video on Neverwinter that has a lot of views is from a guy called Josh Strife, and that's where he revisits the game and hates on it.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Let's see. Let me go to.
No, because I got a note. Because it's another dude that got, I think, 500,000 videos on Neverwinter, but he actually compliments it.
Yeah, let's look at Neverwinter. Now, I don't search Neverwinter, right? I just look it up. I'm just type in Neverwinter, nothing special. Let's see what videos come up. Now, I don't search this game, don't play the game. Even on this phone, I've never searched it once on YouTube. This is the first time. The first video that comes up, 3.1k views 7 hours ago. That's not too bad. 1 month ago, Neverwinter. That's Aragon. That's Aragon, or however you pronounce his name.
Aragon, he averages about 5,000 to 10,000 views.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair because he's built a community.
Making money, bro, but people don't
yeah.
10,000 views. If you don't have a lot of subscribers, like Aragon
it's
has
a lot of
how many subscribers?
Well, probably quite a bit.
It's I think the minimum.
He might. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. If he. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it's 005 if for a like, and then like 002 or 003 for a view, something like that. It's something around there. You know, that's why when people ask for likes and stuff. Yeah, and there's one other thing. There's one. Yeah, there's one other thing.
So you
yeah.
literally have to put out a video every hour, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week on Neverwinter.
There's certain ways. There's certain things you can do though, and this is where like Dolo was explaining that you can get sponsors because that's where a lot of the money comes from, which is true. But the issue is that he was talking about the music space. Now in the music space,
right.
it is different, and that it's the same. It's the same in gaming. As not necessarily exactly the same because the sponsors would be different, right? Because there's labels that would want to sponsor videos. So you know, you get it. But the thing is, with Neverwinter, the game doesn't even have ads that run just for the game itself, not for people. The only people that I've seen that ever got recognition, even a little bit, on Neverwinter, and this even when it was big, was people like Garlanx and some of the other like streamers who would get free codes from Neverwinter to give away. The only other the other video that comes up, by the way, was a month ago from some guy who says, "Should you play Neverwinter?" It's got 17k views, which honestly isn't that bad. That's a good amount of views for a smaller channel, right? But the problem is that, like DJ said, when you add that up, and there's one other factor as well that you have to consider is the CPM. Which the thing is, the lower the amount of views you get defines how much you make as well. So the higher your CPM is, right, that basically it's just a metric that defines the amount you can make based on how popular the videos you produce can be. Not necessarily just always on the views, so it's more valuable. But the thing is with Neverwinter videos, they'll never make a crazy amount of views. So the way some people offset the cost is either, like you said, through sponsors, or there's one other thing that I see people do commonly is they have a Patreon page, which is basically where you would go, or I would go if I was playing the game, for example, right? And they would pay, say, like, it's something small, like $5 a month to their favorite creator, like, say, like Aragon, and just to support him making videos. Oh, is that what? Oh, well, that's how he makes his money. Oh, that's how he makes his money. Yeah. Yeah. So the reason he's doing that, is because he's not making enough money from YouTube, and that's what people do. So if you ever watch, I don't think you guys would ever watch it, but if you've ever watched anyone make stuff, you know, like an engineer on YouTube, for example, and he makes like creations or things that are cool, like Michael Reeves, for example, is an example. They use Patreon pages because it costs a lot for the resources to make their videos. And they make a lot of views, but it still costs a lot. So they have Patreon pages where people will support them just for maybe like $5 a month, maybe even less. You can set the price. But the thing is with people doing that, it boosts the amount of money you make, but it's not from YouTube. It's kind of like if you was to have an ad sponsor. It's not YouTube doing that. It's a sponsor paying you. Or they're paying a percentage of what they make on the ad from your video, which, considering YouTube videos don't get a lot of views, Neverwinter videos don't get a lot of views, an ad on that would be pointless. And also, even if you paid for your own ads, which is a good way to boost viewership, the issue is that if you put an ad out for Neverwinter, you'd be relying on the amount of people searching for a near-dead game. Now, don't get me wrong, I know you guys play it, so I mean no actual disrespect, but the game doesn't have millions of players, so it doesn't have thousands and thousands of people every second searching for content. Maybe it has a couple hundred. That's just a guess, though. There's really no way to know the numbers. I'm just spitballing. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is yeah, that's the issue. So if he has a Patreon, that's why. You know, and it makes sense. I think that's a very smart thing to do, to be honest, because that way he can continue to bring you the content that you want to watch and the updates you want to see. But because the thing is, once he's built his viewership around something along the lines of Patreon, on Neverwinter, the issue is, you know, if he switches games, his viewership will obviously drop. Because everyone who watches him is watching him for Neverwinter, which is fair enough. But in the long run, if he rebuilt his community up, he would gain more viewers. That's the only thing. But yeah, I mean...
Y'all know what Misfit is?
I mean, to be honest, bro, there's a lot of people. Well, I wouldn't know, but there's a lot of people on Neverwinter that you can pretty much all have the same name. So, wait, where the fuck are these guys? But the thing is, it's like back in the day, right? Even if you was to say like way back in the day, like DJ was talking about. I know you weren't talking about the game in that scenario. You're talking about like a party chat and stuff. But even back then, look at like, well, you can't see it now, but like on the MMO Minds page, right? Which is nothing to do with YouTube, but YouTube was massive then, right? It's bigger now, but it was ridiculous then. That Leah Knowles person who first posted the first Great Weapon Fighter build, they got nearly 1 million views on MMO Minds just from that one build. That's how much potential that game had at the very start, and that was they posted that in mod 6, right? So you've got to understand, like, if that on a no-name website near enough, right, was getting 1 million views for a game that had just barely released on Xbox, right? At the time, it was on PC and on Xbox. That would have been massive potential. Like, if that game would have held the actual audience up to this point, I know that all MMOs decline. Every single one of them declines over time. It's just the nature of MMOs. There's nothing you can do. But
they killed the game without being dead.
Well, which one was which one was Icewind Dale though? I know I was there playing, but what you have to remind me, what was the update? Well, okay, well, I don't know the exact. Yeah, go on.
Alright, so it was when they reset everybody's path and they switched, like, well, actually, yeah, they basically reset our path. So at that time, when they reset everybody, the control wizard could actually heal, buff, and damage. He did all three. And when that update came, they took it from him, where all he could do is damage. Like,
ain't that kind of the point?
They fucked up everybody else's characters as well.
The
Great Weapons Fighter, Great Weapons Fighter was never ever supposed to actually be a character used. The Great Weapons Fighter was a starter character. I'm
gonna say one thing. Just gonna interject here for 1 second. I was playing the Great Weapon Fighter from mod 7, right, which is way before Icewind Dale. Not Icewind Dale. No, Icewind Dale was in the game before mod 7. I'm pretty sure. Greg, do you know when Icewind Dale was added? I don't know if you remember or not. The only reason I ask is because you might. It was way back when. Like the time you're talking about with that wizard, bro. If that actually existed, that was before I was even playing, bro. And I played in mod. I started playing in mod 6, and mod 7.
Icewind Dale in mod 6?
I'm not sure if it was mod 6. I couldn't tell you the exact date. We can Google it. I'm not sure. But what I'm saying is that in mod 7, what I'll tell you, just one sec, just one thing, is that from mod 7 onwards, right, so mod 6, the Great Weapon Fighter was completely unusable in, I think, mod 5. I don't know about mod 6, because mod 6, I'm pretty sure they introduced the Paladin, and it had a really, and they fucked all the armor pen up in mod 6, where all the mobs would one-shot you, and you had to use the Paladin bubble shield to survive everything. And then, I don't know if Greg's there, but he can correct me if I've got the dates wrong. I'm pretty sure that was mod 6, because I'm pretty sure he was playing at that time, because I don't think I was. But I'm pretty sure he was. And from mod 7 onwards, I made my Great Weapon Fighter when they buffed it. That's when they buffed it. They either buffed it in mod 6, and then I played in mod 7, and that's when I started it, because I had a rogue initially, I was terrible at it. And people made, no, I had a wizard, I was terrible at that. I made a rogue, I was terrible at that. And then I made a weapon fighter. And so, yeah, and then Weapon Fighter was insanely strong then, and that was insanely strong all the way till I quit. Yeah.
The Great Weapon Fighter.
Yeah, so that was some like that. I'm guessing it's somewhere between mod 6 and mod 7, somewhere there, because I know mod 5, the Great Weapon Fighter was unusable, and I know that because Bounce was playing in mod 5, and Bounce was the one who told me that it was fucking unusable because he's been playing that since that shit, and I didn't play it.
That was Riley's first
yeah,
and a moderator actually gave him his money back because they told him like, that's a starter. Like, yeah, they gave him his money back.
Yeah, see, I weren't playing them. No, I weren't playing then. I'm pretty sure I either started playing in. I think I was gonna play in mod 6. I'm pretty sure Greg might have been playing in mod 6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Greg's the one who told me that it was broken.
They gotta get people that's playing the game.
But yeah, look, I agree with you. And in my opinion, and I'm not saying for the later mods like now what you guys are at, but when new Sharandar come out, and I mean the latest one that come out, they made some really good changes with the combat system after they ruined it. Because that was the thing that kept me playing, was their insanely good combat system. I very much enjoyed their combat system. That's what kept me playing. It was fun. Then they removed it because they downsized their team to work on Magic the Gathering, which was depressing. And that's when the whole game downsized and everything was made smaller. The Paragon points were all, or not Paragon, but that might still be Paragon in that game as well. Anyway, they made all the points smaller. Yeah, they made all that shrink down. They shrunk down all the companion stuff, and now what you have is like just really like easily one-slottable stuff that just swaps in and out instead, because it's easier to implement into the game. And they downsized the whole game down, so it was easier to manage for a smaller team, which was that was pretty much when I gave up with that. And I come back in New Sharandar because they were making good changes, and then they started making shit changes again, and I fucking said this game sucks, left for a second time. But that was, and then after that I've just been getting updates from sitting by fucking Greg's bedside as he continuously loses the use of his legs as he plays much more and more Neverwinter. And so I know roughly where the game's at. Oh, Bioshock? Well, you mean Bioshock? Wait. What are you talking about now? I think you might have just lost me here.
People that bought the game.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean what you mean that like Swedish? Is it Swedish or some company? Because they bought it. It was
Crying, bro.
Yeah.
And I was actually like that. I actually was hoping that they didn't waste their money, because that was way too much money for a dime. The fucking game was big.
But the thing is, no, I agree. But they see the the issue is they bought that company. They bought Cryptic, not for Neverwinter. They bought Cryptic because Cryptic was part of a package deal of a bunch of companies that they bought together. You can even read about it. It's actually in the whole article. It's all documented publicly. They bought it as a package deal when Cryptic was in it, because Cryptic was basically going to go bankrupt because all of their projects have failed. The only projects they've got that still bring any money is Magic the Gathering and Neverwinter, pretty much. The rest of them are all dead. And Magic the Gathering, I would presume, makes more than Neverwinter because it is more popular. Even just on Twitch, it's possible. I don't know for sure. It's only a card game, but promise me. But bro, I know what you're thinking, and I'm not saying it's a guarantee because you don't know the numbers. I don't know the numbers. You can't find the numbers, obviously. But the thing is that I know Hearthstone, which is another card game that Blizzard made. That was making a fuck ton of money, and that's just a card game. And Magic the Gathering, like, sorry, you've got to understand, right, that D&D, right, as a card game is actually much more popular than Neverwinter's version of D&D. It's really, really popular. D&D in general, because obviously Neverwinter is supposed to be designed after actual Dungeons and Dragons, right? It's not just a game on its own that they made up. It's actually part of a bigger thing. And so when it comes to like card games and stuff, yeah. Well, you've played the board game, yeah. But the card game is a similar principle. Yeah. So yeah, and so the idea, and so the thing is when it comes to stuff like card games and stuff, people kind of get addicted to that shit. And the thing is, and that's why there's a chance that Neverwinter earns them less than Magic the Gathering. There was a point where Neverwinter was by far their biggest earner. They were making stupid money off that game. Stupid money off that game. Well, when that shit first came out, there was easily they were actually legitimately clearing over 1 million players just on Xbox. And I know that because they posted about it.
Games come out and people like it and updates and fuck shit up. I don't understand.
Well, I'll be honest, bro. Hey, I'm wondering the same thing, man. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, what do you think? I like the fact that Neverwinter decided to do a key change that made them lose 50% of all their players when they made it so you couldn't look in a chest anymore and you had to guarantee use a key every single time, even for garbage.
Right here.
I don't like that.
Right now, this would be entertaining. We would have motherfuckers commenting why they like.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You would, but the issue, yeah, that's true. You would have a few people. The thing is Aragon's actually built up a half decent community, but it is like DJ said, you know, the people who making this crazy money off YouTube, they're making it not just from sponsors. They're getting like millions of views, and when you really scale up, yeah, go on.
Watch ads.
Yep, exactly.
I think
yep.
Was like per 1,000 watched ads, it's like $18. And that's if you have like a ton of subscribers and a high CPM and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, if you go by that, you know, plus the
and
0.03
you gotta
per view, so if you get 1,000 views and all of those views, people watch all the ads, you might make $21 for 1,000 views.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, so 10,000 views, $210. for a Neverwinter video, that's really not worth it. You know, I mean, you got to take all the effort to make the video, you know, for maybe if you get 10,000 views, $210. You know, most of the videos Aragon has is 5,000 views, and he has like most of the people that play Neverwinter are subscribers to him.
Yeah, they would be.
He
yeah,
has all the subscribers and all that stuff. So
and he's built himself up.
Gets like maybe he averages, I would say.
Well, you got it. Well, you got to remember something. Yeah. Yeah. There is. Yeah. Yeah. DJ has a point, but Dolo does have a fair point, though. There's probably going to be... I mean, obviously, these numbers are arbitrary. They vary between people, right? But the thing is it's like what Dolo was saying is true, is that quite a lot of the people that might watch his videos may not be subscribed. I mean, a lot of the channels you watch where... Like, you might see big creators, they'll go, there's this many... Yeah, they always go, and they always go, only like 30% of you are subscribed who watch my videos. And it'll be the same for him. It's like, I don't know the percentage because, like I say, it would vary, right? But it's going to be hit and miss. People will watch the video and then they might get bored of him. Then they could unsubscribe, they could resubscribe, or they don't at all. I mean, if I was to watch an Aragon video, I wouldn't go and subscribe to his channel. I'd just watch the video. Do you know what I mean? And just go, that was informative, and then leave.
He's not entertaining to me, though.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say.
Was more, did y'all ever watch Silvery?
No.
Yeah, I didn't really care for her.
She was more of a character though. Like
I mean, she was, she was, but
we need arms, gloves.
She was getting used, and then somebody ended up, which was probably one of these new Neverwinter YouTube. Somebody hacked her account and took her shit, and ended up putting up.
Well, you would. Well, the thing is if that happened, she would get her channel back because YouTube would just reinstate it and roll the account back because that's what they do. Every time someone gets hacked, that's what they do. So if that happened, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You go look at if you go. I don't know for sure, but yeah. Well, I'm pretty well. If that, and also another thing is, even if she did start a new channel, someone would find her channel who was previously subscribed and then go from there. It doesn't. It sounds like you don't know the full story there. Like, I mean, just in general. Like, I mean, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, no, like she's not. Yeah. And I'm saying you might not have been told the whole story. Do you know what I mean? You told from her side, but that doesn't mean she's in the right. Do you know what I mean? She could be bullshitting to you, right? Trying to get sympathy. You can't trust people, bro. You can't trust everyone. Do you know what I mean? It's like when you only hear one side of a story, you can't believe them. And I mean, and I know you already know that, but you know,
your side, my side, the truth. We know it.
That's it, man.
So now there are a couple videos like Aragon. He's got a couple, like one video that's got 150,000 views.
Yeah.
A couple that have like 70,000 and stuff.
And I think that's
Silvery, her top video is 100,000. 74, 59, 51, 40s.
I mean, like, because what you got, the thing that with YouTube,
that's still not a ton of
but the thing with YouTube though, with like, and it does tie into what Dolo said though, is that the quantity. The quantity, the quantity that you upload, it's like when they upload a monetized video, that video stays monetized as long as there's nothing bad in it or for some reason gets demonetized, it will stay monetized. So if he keeps uploading, if they get views in the future, if some happens to say that video you just said, the 150k, say that got 10k at the time, for example, and then it got 150k later, he will still see the revenue from that. So it is. I don't think he'll still be making enough, and I say that because he has a Patreon. You wouldn't need a Patreon if you was. That you have a Patreon because it's costing too much, or he needs a certain amount. But then again, some people are greedy. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe he does make enough, and he just wants more. That's also possible.
I want to start a Patreon.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Unless you've got a big community following, I would honestly start an OnlyFans. Being honest with you, bro, you want to start an OnlyFans?
So to be honest with you, I don't.
No, I think. I think you do, because I'll be your first subscriber if you. If I see you in a mankini on OnlyFans, I'm coming for you.
So if I put out a song, automatically it gets promoted, automatically, like with no. So I so you know how you gotta get so many subscribers and so many views on Twitch. Already
on Twitch on?
I ain't even got subscribers.
What you mean? Well, you mean Twitch or YouTube? Which one?
No, Twitch.
We're talking Twitch. Okay. Twitch, Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch. You know how you gotta have so many subscribers.
Yeah.
And
Well, no, you gotta have have
partner.
You have to have You have to have a certain amount of followers. You have to have a certain amount. You have to have so many followers, and then you have to have so many unique chatters, and then so many watch hours. Yeah, there's quite a few requirements, but yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't have really none of that, and I already have a full-fledged Twitch account with all that shit. Like, it's because of who's backing me though. Like, I don't really have to do nothing. If I put out a song, it just gets pushed.
Yeah, but that's an organization pushing it. So it's not, but that's what I'm saying. But that is the exact point I was making before when you was talking about music. Is there might be people in the music industry willing to push your videos or your music tracks or however you do it. But in Neverwinter, there's no organization willing to do that because no one funds advertising in that game. There's not an organization out there that goes, do you know what? I see that Neverwinter YouTuber, I'm going to go and put ads and stuff. So that's the issue.
Nah, I get it.
That's the difference, yeah.
They was getting paid that little either though.
Well, it depends. Well, it depends. Well, here's the thing though, is that obviously people know how much you should get per view, per like, but the reality is none of us actually know how much he gets. None of us know for sure how much he gets. It's the same with any YouTuber, and the truth is that.
I know. It's the same
well, no.
with the music.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is no. The music is completely different. Not in the sense of the video views or anything.
I'm not saying like the music and video is the same. I'm saying like with musicians it's the same. Like so.
Yeah.
Eminem, Frank, and me, we all 3 different goddamn
I think there's. I was gonna say I think there's a lot more than 3 categories there, but go on.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, and it's yeah. But there is a basic CPM for everyone on YouTube, but the CPM the higher the CPM, the more you do get. But the thing is someone who uploads Neverwinter videos will not have a high CPM because CPM is going to be based on click-through rate and how popular videos are. And his videos are not popular at all. Not because he's not entertaining, not because he's not informative, but because of the content he posts on. There's not many people who need that information. There's the only. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Either way, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. He is informative, but I'm saying that even it's got nothing to do with either of those things. It's what he's posting on, because it's like. You guys play Neverwinter, so you will want to watch it. You might want to watch his content to see what the latest update is, what exploits are existing, what's broken, what's not. So for the fucking butcher, come here, big boy. Come here, biggin. Ah, fucking bitch. Yeah, and the thing is, the problem is because he's posting on Neverwinter, he's going to have a lower CPM. That's pretty much the whole thing. That's what this whole the conversation itself to me is interesting. But it's all because, you can learn things. But at the same time, it's pretty standard that if he's posting on Neverwinter, he's going to have a lower CPM than someone who, say, does GTA Roleplay. Because GTA Roleplay is one of the most popular games of all time, actually. So, pretty fucking crazy.
Right. Ted, did you hear about the Ubisoft thing?
No, go on. Lay it on me.
Go look it up.
How bad is it? Oh. What's it about though? Before I look it up, what's it about though? Because I'm interested.
Right.
You've intrigued me.
If you log into a Ubisoft game, right?
Okay.
Like basically you have like a
I'm listening.
account, right, connected to the games.
Okay.
Ubisoft, right?
Yeah. I've got one.
This guy got a message from an enforcement team saying that they're going to close his account.
Wait,
he
what?
didn't log into a Ubisoft game for 30 days.
Wait, 30 days? That's all they give you, bro? What? Go on, lay it on me.
You rebuy all your games again. That Ubisoft.
No, that can't. No, there's no way that's true. There's no way that's true. There's no way that's true, bro. There's no way. No, surely not.
Yeah, go watch it. It's mad.
Oh, bro, I will fucking watch. There's no way that's true, bro. What? No, I can't. I actually just can't believe it, and you obviously understand why. Because how ridiculous that sounds.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, you bought our game.
Yeah, like, no, I actually have to call bullshit on it, because if I didn't, there'd be a serious issue. Because if it is true, that's a really big problem, bro. That's a really big problem. Oh, damn, man. Wait, so how are they going to make it? So for example, though, that must only work if you buy the games through Ubisoft, but no. How does that?
I think so. It's something to do with that.
Because it's got to be what's it called, right? Because it's got to be a situation of like, because like for us, right? Say I buy it through Xbox, so I don't buy it through Ubisoft. So it must be that, right? It's like you buy it through Ubisoft. There's no way that's real, bro. I have to call bullshit on it. There's no way that they would that's even possible. I have to, because until I watch it, there's no way. So you're saying that even though I have to call bullshit on it, I'm still interested. It's like, so they literally make it so that if you don't sign into a Ubisoft game within 30 days, they make it so that you have to rebuy all their games because they delete your account. What?
And they say, oh, if you log in straight away after after you get the email, you can cancel the termination of your account, and it's like, there shouldn't be a termination.
Wait, but then,
anyway. Like, the fucking game.
Yeah, but doesn't that mean then that you would have to log into a Ubisoft game every 30 days though to stop that termination? Or is it?
They're saying. That's literally what they're saying. They're saying if you at least log in once every 30 days, you never have to. Like, huh? Why should I have to log into them? Why should I have to do something you say?
Also, it's not even about that. You buy a product from them, and then they take it back from you under those pretenses. Surely that's going to tank their company. Surely that's going to make it so that everyone just boycotts you. Well, the thing with, I know with Ubisoft has been, I remember they've been in a real bad state for a while. Because back when Valhalla came out, I remember there was a massive amount of devs that just exodused from the company because they were severely underpaid. A lot of senior programmers, and that's why that's a part of the reason why Assassin's Creed's so late. You've got to remember, Assassin's Creed comes out every 2 years, and we're nearly 3 years down the line. There still ain't no game. And not only that, right? But they've actually downsized the game back to where, you know how it used to be, where it's linear instead of open world now. Because they can't make an open world game. They don't have enough people to do it in the time frame. There's no, I mean, they don't get me wrong, they didn't say that, but let's be honest, why would you downsize a game to go back to linear for any other reason? Because all of their linear games have worse reviews. You would never do that. They're doing it because they don't have enough people to actually build the game, because it takes so much fucking time and energy from developers and programmers. But the thing is, them doing this, surely that tanks all of their sales. It has to. Like, I can't see any way. Because you imagine that. Oh, I'm going to go play the new Assassin's Creed, guys. Oh, I've completed that game. Or, oh, like you played Valhalla, right? And you've been like, oh, I'm going to go back and play that game. Well, now imagine if you bought that on Ubisoft. You couldn't go back and play it because they'll have deleted your account and deleted the game. So you'd have to go rebuy it. Like, there's no way. No, I still have to call bullshit on it. I can't believe any company would ever be that stupid to make a decision like that. I have to call bullshit on it. Oh, yeah, it will be.
It's completely legal, and that's what I'm saying. He's like, so why are more companies not doing this? He's like, if it's there, because it's something that's so unneeded and not needs to be done. He's like, why are you?
Because the reason, the reason, he's like, why do more people not do it? That's obvious. Because it's going to absolutely annihilate your company. And the one thing you don't want to do is piss off a user base that buys all your fucking games, bro. How do you make money? Because the thing with game development, right, is you have to put all the money in up front to make the game, and then you have to make it all back through sales. Like, if you fucking do shit like that, and people boycott your game, bro, then you ain't gonna make no money. That's why Diablo took all their money up front, because they knew how bad the game was going to be, and they were scared that people wouldn't buy it if they knew how shit it was. So they took all everyone's money up front, and then obviously you've paid for a product, you've played it long enough, so you now own the product. They don't have to worry now. They've cleared their sales. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, that's crazy though. There's no, I just can't imagine a world where the logic of someone making that decision would even exist, to be honest. I can see it being completely legal though. I mean, you've got to remember, like, take Neverwinter, for example, is a good example. In their contract, just like every other MMO, they're allowed to ban your account for any reason they want, at any time they want, with no reason whatsoever. They can just ban you for no reason, if they feel like it. That's literally in their terms of service. And it's in the same for any other MMO and most games, to be honest. So, I mean, they don't do that for obvious reasons, but they can just ban you whenever they want. For any reason. They don't need a reason. That's why that guy, well, what's his fucking name? Was it Effin Hooser that tried to sue Neverwinter?
Any more money on this goddamn game. Any more real money.
Bro, they're not gonna ban you.
Why does the corpse tend to not work?
Oh, it's bugged, by the way. I googled it. It's got a bug with it where it doesn't cast. Even if sometimes it doesn't cast, even if there's a corpse. Yeah, I was like that. Yeah, it's bugged. So what you want to do is just yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's bugged. It's been bugged actually since early June. I googled it because I finally remembered to Google it, even though I keep saying it every time and then I fucking forget. Yeah, it's bugged. It's been bugged for a little while. That's what I thought. I thought I was doing something wrong. But then again, to be fair, you know, up till today, bro, I had a conspiracy theory that they took all the, you know, the headpiece chests. I had a conspiracy theory they took them out of the hell tides. No, I'm not joking. I've done literally about 10 hell tides and I haven't seen one headpiece chest. And I'm like, bro, they've taken them out. Bro, only today. I've been playing since Friday, and only today have I seen a headpiece chest. And I was sitting there, I was like, they're taking it out of the game. It's not even real. It's not real. Like, I know. And then I saw one today and I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, at least I know they've actually kept them in. I genuinely believe that they do some shit like that, bro, because this game is made real janky. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were just like, oh, sorry, we've had to take the helmets out of the Helltide because it was, you know, making it so your weapons animations don't work properly. Or some weird shit like that. I mean, after I've heard the stash thing, I've heard it all. That fucking stash thing is crazy. You load other people's stashes when you're going around the world so it tanks your FPS. What? Who makes
it? I seen something else yesterday about, well, no, this morning, an article. I didn't actually read it, but...
Yeah, go on. Lay it on me.
Blizzard have been accused of malicious intentions.
What, with their stores?
So you know...
Oh, yeah.
You know how the battle pass...
Oh, I did that, by the way.
You have to activate...
Oh, no, I did that, by the way. Like, you know, I know what you're going to say. You know when you go to that battle pass, when you don't own it, right, it says buy battle pass, right? Now, mine just activated. When I clicked it, didn't actually charge me. But you know that button to buy and activate the battle pass, right?
Yeah.
It automatically hovers over it. So, you know, if you go onto it and just click, like, just click on one, it automatically tries to buy the battle pass. Like, if you don't own it. Yeah. Now, I activated it and it worked, and I don't know why. I don't know if... I would have thought it was something to do with you, but then at the same time, we're not linked right now. And we haven't been linked for a while, so I didn't think it was anything to do with you. Because I didn't think you got the battle pass with the version I bought. I thought it was only with the Ultimate
Edition.
Edition.
The Deluxe. Yeah, you brought the Deluxe, so you do get the battle pass. The premium...
Okay.
The Ultimate Edition gives you 20 tier skips.
Understood. Right. Yeah, but basically, my point still stands though. If you, but I didn't activate it right when I first come on because I just didn't even know that it gave it to me. I just looked at the game in the early days, right? And I come on, and it literally, and as soon as you go over to season, right, it automatically hovers over the buy battle pass button without you doing anything. So you say you click A by accident, think you're going to your season journey, it tries to buy the battle pass, and if you're not paying attention, you'll buy that shit. Like, and that, you're not really allowed to do that shit, because like you said, that is malicious. To do shit like that, it's very malicious. Doing stuff like that to people.
My bone spear, man, hits like a wet fart. Holy shit, this damage. I'm getting like 100 damage.
I cannot do that here.
Yeah. Well, you're at low level though, aren't you?
Yeah, level 17.
That's what I'm saying. You like it hit like a wet fart. What were you expecting to hit for like 100k when you're level 17?
No, this ain't enough. Give me one second.
It's just annoying fucking using this right now because I have no movement speed.
Yeah.
I'm constantly having to build resources to throw one spear because my guy is clearly overweight.
Wait, what does essence and magic have to do with you being overweight?
That's fat.
He's too fat, bro. Oh.
Holy shit, how do people play this class? Like, I'm already hating this.
Yeah, it's slow, man. It is slow. I don't know why you even made a necro. You literally said the most fun thing for you in the game is speed that your druid had. I'm not saying make a druid. Make the next class fastest to it. Go make a rogue.
I can't be asked to level up another class. I mean, I'm only level 17 and I can't be asked to even get back to this.
I can't be bothered at I'm level 17. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, hopefully it'll be better once I get a legendary.
It will.
I need that malignant power, the one where it casts fucking corpse tendrils by itself. That'll
yeah,
make this fucking class so much better to play.
Yeah, it will, yeah. I just don't
have the fucking right ring to put in.
Yeah, you need a vicious slot, yeah. Yeah, that's... Well, it don't just cast corpse tendrils, it casts corpse explosion as well. But yeah. It is good. Well, I want that fucking one to use on about that Rob was using. That's got to be a World Tier 4 one, because you can't get it in World Tier 3.
You need to speak British to figure out how to get one.
Oh, did it? Oh, I will.
It's something that completes the season game.
Oh, okay.
It unlocks the recipes to be able to craft the Wrathful hearts or some shit he was talking about.
Oh, what? And you can craft? Is it a Wrathful or is it a Vicious? Is that a Wrathful one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. If it's white. Okay.
You should have seen it the other day. It's like doing parties, fucking fish and fruit, and they're going, yeah, we've been farming for like 4 hours and we have 10 of these Wrathful hearts. So I went onto a website tab and I looked up Wrathful hearts.
Yeah.
Right. I started going, some of these powers I've got are fucking pretty insane. They're like, what you got? So I started reading the shit I would have.
Yeah.
And then I read on like,
oh yeah, that's the one I've got, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds insane.
It's not insane, but it's alright. It's alright. There is one thing I'm really good about it though. Yeah.
Oh, it's in my Instagram. And this is like, this motherfucker's been playing for like 10 years.
Yeah, you can get that one really early. That's the first Wrathful you can get. That's the first one I've got. It's the one that is good about it is the Devious slot for it is core and basic skills have a 16% chance to fully restore your primary resource. So when it cycles through that, you have a chance of restoring all your resources, but you don't need it. You don't. It's useless once you, because like right now, like I don't need it for my resources. My resources are fine. I have the legendary powers on, and I only have the codex versions, and my resources are fine. They're a bit more than fine, to be honest.
So upgrades every piece of gear on my inventory is an upgrade of the...
Yeah, that's how it goes, man. Yeah, why are those guys also? Do those guys not know how to get Wrathful Hearts? Because I can tell them a super easy way to go get them. Like, you can get them whenever you want, really. That's weird.
I'm pretty sure they've both figured it out now. I'm pretty sure they've both
figured
it out.
Well, the one thing I don't know is how to get all the different Wrathful Hearts. I don't know how you'd craft them all, because you'd have to finish the season journey. I know those guys ain't finished it all the way. Because,
yeah, I'm pretty sure...
You can't get all the way. They wouldn't be all the way yet.
You get that one guaranteed. I mean, I think like Bruce.
It doesn't matter, but... Yeah, that would be... Yeah. Because there's no way they've completed the season at the end, because I'm on 6 now, and the main objectives are complete the temple, get to level 75, and I know those guys ain't there yet. So there must be another way that I've just not seen, because I've not really gone that much detail into it. I've just done the malignant tunnels, and I know where to go and get Wrathful Hearts and how to, you know, you can just use invokers to pretty much guarantee them, but that's not. I don't think that's how you get that one. Whatever they've got, how they figured out how to craft them or whatever. That'd be interesting.
Look at this damage.
I may have to Google it. I mean, I'm not too worried right now anyway, because you don't need crazy malignant hearts until you get to World Tier 4 anyway. You don't need, like, I've got most...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Brutus put that heart on and he went from hitting... He wasn't quite on, and he said he went from hitting like 10k up to hitting like 300k just from putting that one heart on.
Is that the one that absorbed damage one? Or...
Yeah. No, the one where you crit and it stores damage.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody want a Mirage or it?
You 5k for it.
What, it crit? Wait, is that what that heart is? The Wrathful that crits and then stores damage? Is that what it does?
Yeah, it stores damage.
No.
It does a fucking silly amount of damage.
I was going to say, yeah. Because I don't know how to get that one. Like I can get some of the Wrathfuls, but I don't know how you would get that one. So if he's figured it out, I'll have to ask him how he's done it.
I got a shield.
Hey. Oh, there you go. That's just what you want. That's what you run at the end game, but
oh yeah.
You don't even run a weapon. You just run the shield. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, that says it all. Pick up a rock and get faster.
Yeah. That's how it goes. You get heavier and it makes you faster. That's the way it goes with this class, man. Even with that 20% on those boots, man, it's still fucking rough, bro. It's still rough times. Oh, it feels bad.
When that corpse tendril does work, holy shit, I think it's good.
Yeah, it's mental. Because it sucks in so many mobs, it can stun every single elite as well. That's the thing that's crazy about it. It can stun even mini-bosses. It can't stun proper bosses, but it can stun mini-bosses. But if you get Corpse Tendril to proc underneath it, it will still apply the Grasping Veins to it. You just have to literally get a corpse under it and then just proc, or just put your Corpse Tendril under it, because it does work after a period of time, but it is bugged. Yeah, it just doesn't. Sometimes it'll cast, and most of the time it won't. The bug actually stops it working most of the time, to be honest, I've found. Because I was losing my fucking mind with that thing, man, thinking it was something I was doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I thought it was something weird, yeah.
And I was like, well, I'll just throw my clip.
To help, to suck on, yeah.
And it wasn't doing anything. I was like, this shit's bugged.
Yeah.
No, if I cast mine first, it's like, it has a delay on it. I was like,
no, it doesn't, it doesn't.
It just doesn't work.
No, it doesn't have a delay to it. Yeah, I can cast 2 at the same time. Like, if that corpse one goes off, and I can cast mine immediately with it at the same time. There's no delay. It's not that. It's just genuinely bugged. Because that's what I was losing my mind over it, and I was like, bro, something's not right here. And so I was like, okay, I'm doing something wrong. And then I googled it, and since like June, well, there's posts from like June 11th and stuff saying that it's bugged and it doesn't work properly. And there's so many times where there'll be a corpse and you'll pop it and it just doesn't do anything. This doesn't work, so it's kind of weird. Alright, there we go. That's another area done. Oh, I'll tell you what, bro. Doing these areas again, bro, is painful. I'm not going to lie. It's boring as fuck. And the thing is, they gave me like half of it, and I'm already bored of doing it. Shit is not fun.
Well, boss. Holy shit, this dude went down.
But yeah, I'll have to ask. I've got so many. I need to get rid of some of these invokers, man. I need to start doing some of those runs. I have so many of those invoker things. Like, that are just anything to summon stuff. It's just crazy. I'm glad they made that shit stack, bro, because I'd be in real trouble.
These things are like homing missiles. Fuck off.
It's going to be funny watching you play that class, because if, like, you played a druid, which is nigh indestructible, has infinite fucking just, like, unstoppable, has best movement speed, and you're going to lose all of that. Just playing the necro. It's gonna be funny. Right. We've got the butcher's cleaver thing as a reward. Trophy cleaver. How useful.
Holy shit! Do you want to stop?
I can have a look to see what recipes are. There's ways to get recipes. I'm wondering if you have to go kill the other version.
Oh, I staggered the boss, and I have no essence. Right.
So, what do you need for this? So, you need...
This class is shit.
I'm going to craft a foul invoker and see if that's it.
This is worse than the druid to rank up, man.
It's actually not. It's actually really good to rank up.
For the first fucking 20 levels, it is. I can tell you that right now. This druid can stand in red zones.
I'm not going to lie, I personally didn't struggle at all with that. But then again, I noticed you and them red zones, bro. You love those red zones. You turn into malevolent when you play this game.
I just don't do any damage. I've been fighting this fucking
don't do any damage.
I cannot do that here.
Oh.
He's finally dead. Holy shit.
Well, have you got your build sorted out? You've got the right skills on and stuff, yeah?
Build? I'm level 18.
Well, yeah, but
yeah,
but you still need the right skills you put in because it will help you with your damage and resources. Oh, that's yeah, but it's not.
I have the little blood mist thing on where I can go invulnerable.
Yeah, you should have like
corpse tendrils.
Well, you're quite far down.
Generator. Bone splitter.
Yeah, yeah, sounds right to me. I didn't really struggle. Maybe it's because you don't have the.
I don't do it.
Are you using any Are you using minions, right?
No.
Why are you not using minions, bro? Like they.
Them bitches off.
You need.
They're useless.
No, they're not. You need. They're really helpful ranking up because they do a little bit of damage, but they take aggro off of you, and they take aggro of bosses.
That might be a point,
it's yeah. No.
Trying to dodge all the orbs.
Yeah. It's they. Like they are useless. Don't get me wrong. But not yet. They're really good for ranking up. You should keep. I just use the Reaper. What you want to do is you see you've got the malignant heart, right, for the corpses. Yeah. Get a ring.
Yeah. No, I don't. I salvaged that. I didn't have anywhere to put it, and I had like my whole bag was full of those things. So
they're easy, bro. They're easy to get. They're really common. That's fine. But what I'm saying is get that back, right? And what you do is run the Reapers because they shed. Because what it is one of the powers of the Reapers is that when they hit stuff, they shed corpses off of it. And then that'll give you more corpses, which will spam more corpse tendrils and more corpse explosion.
So
No, you don't need those. No. Put the Reaper. Well, I had the Reapers on, and then I sacrificed the Skeleton Mages because you're doing vulnerable. With your Bone Spear, what have you got on right now? What with your on the top one? So you go to the top one, take the crit chance away.
The Bone Spear has supernatural Bone Spear.
Yeah, take that one off. No, you mean wait, supernatural or paranormal? Which one? Is it supernatural? Yeah, keep that, yeah. I was just making sure you was running that one, because through the campaign, the supernatural one's better.
Right,
just for that. Yeah. The middle one. The middle one. Go.
Here we go. Reapers. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, put the Reapers on. Pick the one where you see the powers that they have. I think it's the second one. Yeah. Use that, and then you'll have you have Corpse Explosion, right? You have it actually as a skill. So you use that. You do have Corpse Explosion, right?
I've got an extra point. Hold on. Oh, what the hell is it? Oh?
Yeah. Well, what you want is look. Right, so you see Corpse Explosion, right? You see if you just go down to the right of that, to the passives, if you look at Grim Harvest, and it says consuming a corpse generates essence, so you're going to want that, and you're also going to want Fueled by Death, which is below it. You see what it says? You deal 9, well, it will be 9%, but 3% increased damage when you consume a corpse. So what you do is you go in, just in the campaign, you get corpses going down, you blow them up with Corpse Explosion, and then you'll get a 9% increased damage, and then you'll get resource generation from blowing corpses up. And then whilst you can also throw your... And you can blow that up, whilst also throwing your basic attack. And that's how you generate your resources, for like just the early game. But yeah, the Reapers are the best, in my opinion, were for me. And then what you want to do is sacrifice the Skeleton Mages for the middle one, which is the vulnerable, right? So the increased damage to vulnerable targets, and then you sacrifice them bitches, and then when you get to 32, you'll sacrifice your golem. Well, you sacrifice it all the time anyway. I personally took attack speed when I unlocked the golem to start with, because the one you need is at the very last one at level 32. And you sacrifice for crit strike damage. Crit damage.
How do I summon?
Oh, the things the skill's not on. So what you need to do is go to your skill tree, press your left stick in, and then there'll be there'll be a skill at the very bottom.
Oh, here we go.
Raise skeleton. Yeah. And then what it comes off. It comes off. Yeah. It comes off on its own. Yeah. You just put them back, and then what you'll need to generate some corpses, obviously, to get them to raise. They might raise on their own actually, but yeah. But they'll help die. They do die pretty quick. I'm not gonna lie, but they generate corpses, so you can just sit there and keep resummoning them because they bring the corpses more than they die.
I was gonna say, because when I first started playing, before I took the shit,
yeah.
Told me to put that crit stroke thing on. I was just
don't put that on.
Just run past all the mobs and let the skeleton.
Don't put the crit stroke thing on. That's stupid. I know what he means because you can just insta kill stuff, but the problem is you can't take the damage. That you have to balance. The thing with Fish is he's at a point where he can just fucking one-shot everything, and he can also take a bit of damage and also move around, and he has Blood Mist to help him. It's too fast. You need to slow it down a bit. The dude's like going nuts because he already knows the class, so he's jumping in fucking steps because that guy's played so much. That's down here. Fix it. That's the thing with Fish is he can jump steps because he knows how the end get all the way to the end game.
Raise my army.
Yeah, do it. Do it, man. And they also have a whirlwind attack, which helps as well. But yeah, I mean, that's just a little added bonus. But yeah, they don't have a crazy amount of health, so yeah. But they do help. But there should be 4 of them. So unless you're exaggerating a little bit.
I have a bunch of other skeletons.
Oh.
Some fucking cold mate things, mate, and they're going ham as well.
Yeah, you need to you should sacrifice those. Yeah, you want to sacrifice those ones though. Don't keep them. So go to the mages, and then no, the middle one, not the last one. Should be
yeah, but like the middle goes so one. And
the last one, yeah.
Right, there we go.
And then and so it should be you deal 15% increased damage to vulnerable enemies, but you can't raise them anymore. Yeah. Because that way, when you hit them...
heroic was way better already.
Yeah, because when you hit them with the bone spear, they go vulnerable, which means you do 15% more, plus your skeletons do more, and then they shed corpses, which allows you to gain damage and eventually gain resources. So, just keep your points the way they are, and
this is fucking way better.
as you get points, go into just off of corpse explosion, just go into the other two passives that help you with.
Well, I've already got one of them. I've got 3 out of 3 in Harvest.
Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, but that'll help massively because they'll generate more corpses for you, and so when you can spam. And also, I mean, you probably already know this, but I was doing it by habit. You don't have to tap every corpse to explode it. You can just hold the button down.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know that. You literally said that as I was tapping the button.
Yeah, and the only reason I said it was because I was tapping the button, fucking spamming it, and I realised you can just hold it down like a moron. So I was like, I'm just going to say it just in case, because I fucking did that shit. And you don't need to. Yeah, that saved me a lot of time, because I was like, bro, if I've got to tap all these corpses every time, I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm going to build up some real finger dexterity. Yeah, he does, yeah. He just auto-targets them, yeah, he's great. But yeah.
There's a legendary power you can get where you can just fucking, like, go over them with blood mist and it sets them
Yes, off. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a power.
That in the beta.
Yeah,
it's broken as fuck.
It is good, but the problem is that your corpse explosion won't do that much in the long run, because right now I presume you don't have any extra skills in points explosion, the corpse, after the bonus points.
Yeah.
Because what you do.
Well, I went and got one of my legendary aspects that I was meant
which one?
I was meant to get.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you should listen to him. He knows more than I do about the class, but he knows way more.
Primary attacks makes enemies.
Yeah. You need that.
Yeah.
But don't put it on your weapon. Don't put it on your weapon, because as you go up, right, you swap weapons so often it costs too many resources. What you want to do is put it on your neck piece. Don't get me wrong, it's a little bit less. You'll see what I mean, because I don't know why.
But you're not switching it out every 2.
But you're not switching it out every 2-3 levels. Put it on the neck. What you want to do is this, right? Because there's another one you need to get from the dungeon called Grasping Veins. You need that for your corpse tendrils, and you'll see how much damage it gives you when you get it. When the corpse tendrils goes off. But what you want to do is put them on your arms. And then because what you do is there's a power that you get that you put on your neck piece called Ossified Essence, which is the last passive in your skill tree. The master passive or whatever it is, that makes it so that you basically get more bone spear crit damage with every point you have above 50 essence.
Okay, I need to switch that button around. That has got to be changed.
So
I put my corpse explosion on the A button.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mine's on RB, but I'm using a paddle, so it's just kind of like hold the paddle down. Yeah. But you have it however you want, but you just have to hold it. Because, I was doing that for so long, bro. Yeah, okay. What should I do now?
Go on, minions. What the fuck? You just feed my minions? That's not very nice.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'll empty that and then, yeah. But yeah, there's quite a few things, yeah. But the thing with Fish is, because he's maxed this class out already, he's able to skip ahead because he knows how this class ends up. But if you're a new player to it like I am, there's better ways to go about things that just make the gameplay experience just so much better. Like, he's just too advanced for us at the moment with like what he knows. Okay.
This is the shit right here. I'm just walking through one
and
everything. Yep.
It's so much better, bro. But what you end up doing is you end up with corpse explosion. You'll end up getting corpse. The 2 bonus things you can get for it that branch off. You'll go into blighted corpse explosion. It'll turn it into a dark skill, and it will just do shadow damage, just like DOT damage, instead of it being the explosive one. What I recommend you do though through the campaign is because your build will involve you taking those 2 extra points at some point. What I recommend you do is go to the other one and do the plagued one, where corpse explosion deals 8% increased damage to enemies that are slowed, stunned, or vulnerable. And these damage bonuses can stack. In the campaign, take that one. Don't take the darkness skill, because it will help you so much with just nuking the mobs, because it will do a good amount of damage. Whereas this darkness skill, it's just kind of like a passive DOT thing that you have later on. You don't need it because of Bone Spear. But in the campaign, it's much better. In fact, you should probably try and go for that now, because it will genuinely help you. Because it stacks. It just keeps stacking up with the more corpses you can generate. So, something to think about. And one other thing as well is you need to, if you can get it now because you've got your map, you need to go get Grasping Veins for your Corpse Tendril, because it will help you with your damage when you group everything up. So just go into when you live, once you're done trying to live, yeah, go into your codex and then try and find Corpse Tendrils, or Grasping Veins. It's called Aspect of Grasping Veins. It's in the offensive.
I'll find it in a second.
Yeah. When you're done. I'm just bullshitting in the background. But yeah, when you're done, just because if you can go get it now, you don't have to put it on a pair of arms now, but just have it, because you need it. Right.
I still can't believe I ain't had a legendary yet. That's some stingy bullshit.
Well, what level are you? Ain't you like level 20?
18.
What level 18?
Oh, I got a neck piece.
That's outrageous.
Devious Malignant Sucker. It's gone. I'll put that on because I didn't have a neck piece. So
well, it's okay, because what you can do is when you do the quest line, you can get a Wrathful Heart, the cycle one, the one with the attack speed and barrier, and you can put that in any slot. I have that on my neck piece right now because my neck piece is devious, so I wouldn't be able to run that thing that they're running, that thing that Brutus is running, because I don't have a vicious neck piece. So, but what I'd probably...
What's this heart I just got? You generate 11% barrier.
Yeah, that's not the one.
Hell no.
Yeah, you don't want that. That ain't it, Chief. Well, that could be quite good.
What's up, Benevolent? I've seen you join party.
Ouch. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening to y'all. I'm cooking. Getting ready for work. Said I'll drop in for a little bit, you know. Already getting tired of Neverwinter.
Oh no, I just had to take a break for a little bit.
Bad, I don't blame you. It is required. Man, just drop hot eggs in my foot.
Yeah, they fixed that dungeon today and made it harder.
What?
Yep.
Look at it now.
Can't choose the last boss anymore.
They've said again.
You cannot choose the last boss fight anymore.
Oh.
You could run him around.
Yeah.
Whoever had aggro, and you could just keep running him around, but yeah, you can't do that anymore. You actually.
Yeah,
have
so
to.
Okay.
That's why I won. That's why I beat it.
Sorry about that.
No, 90% of the fucking completions I've done.
I'm surprised I didn't die though.
Running him around. There's only one tank that I ran with that, yeah, that did it without having to run him around.
That's that.
And they fixed the shield glitch as well. The thing that we were all doing. Yeah, I knew they would fix that though. That was so broken.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about the shield glitch with the scrolls. I was going to be like, wait, what?
There was a shield glitch with no power. It gave us a 7.5. What the fuck? He's a big boy. Come here. Oh, God,
Yeah, they won't fix that one tough.
No, that's what I was like, what? They fixed something that hurts the players? No way. Yeah, it does. Okay, now you're telling me there's another shield glitch that actually makes it so that you guys can have some fun. I'm like, okay, well, of course they fixed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you now. Now that's the Neverwinter I know.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh damn! Wait, is that the one with the mount power you were telling me about, where you can just animation cancel it and spam it over and over again? Or is that something else? Yeah. Yeah, they were gonna fix that though. From the way you described it to me.
They fixed that quite fast, honestly.
Yeah, they did. But you,
But
before,
it was
yeah, you was telling me that was game breaking. Yeah.
Just annihilate shit with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they don't normally let you animation cancel shit these days. Like they really tried to get that shit out of the game. There's not much shit you can animation cancel anymore, I don't think.
Oh no, I ran the wrong way.
Oh, good luck, bud. Oh, there you go. That's a 30-minute run back. That is on this class. Ooh. I know.
Look how far.
I know how painful it is. It's running so slow. That's 30 minutes. That's about 3 seconds on his druid, bro. But it's 30 minutes on this class. Yeah, it's so slow. Even with the 20% movement speed, bro, you don't even notice it. It's like you're going backwards in time, bro. It's so fucked. I'm not gonna lie though, this class is super satisfying, like, to play. Like, it's slow, but when you get, like, you see it like a whole group of elites and your grasping veins fat stacks them, and you just fucking throw a bone spear and one shot all of that, satisfying as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, this is like, I wouldn't say it's my favorite class because I genuinely think I'd kind of like, I actually really was interested in the tornado build for the druid with the speed and stuff, but so I think I might like that more if it still exists when I eventually play this game again. But the problem is with that class though, as far as what it seemed like from watching you, is that you need a lot to get it. You need to build a lot, like you need a lot of specific gear to get it there.
It's all chance based as well.
That's the issue. Yeah, see with this class, the only
class revolves around
yeah,
which is not a very fun thing to play when it doesn't work.
To be fair, this class does as well. This class revolves completely around lucky hit, but it's not that bad because Bone Spear has a 50% lucky hit chance. But so it has Bone Spear's fucking lucky hit chance is like 52%, I think.
Okay, guys, I gotta get off.
54% of the minute for me. All right, bro. Have a good one.
Thank you.
I probably should have said don't kill anyone whilst he's driving. I'm doing better. Try and make him a little bit nervous. I'm surprised he hasn't killed anyone, to be honest.
Yes, come on, minions, fucking up.
Yeah, the minions don't do a crazy amount of damage, but honestly, just the amount of corpses they generate makes it so easy for you to just murder shit.
Oh, it's not just that. They keep you off away from me.
Yeah, that's the point. Is they take aggro off you. That's why.
Sit here and throw
yep.
spears for days.
Yep. That's it, man. And once you get, yeah. Yeah. This class is a bit of a struggle, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was doing a tier 15 nightmare dungeon, just testing the waters with the class. The damage is obviously as it is, but the fucking survivability, bro, was awful. Even only at tier 15, it was a struggle with the survivability. I ended up having to find a chest piece that had max health on it. I dropped 1 damage stat and run max health, just to gain a little bit more, because it's not great. But it's not too bad now. With the max, the health thing does fix itself because there's a lot of boards that you'll get for health and stuff. But you know you got to get the Paragon stuff to get up there. So for now, you're kind of a cripple.
Look at this! I've got yellow arms.
There you go, buddy.
Look at this.
Oh, you're set now. There you go. You're gonna have a lot more fun. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to Google how to get that fucking Wrathful Heart. But then saying that, I would need to... Yeah, I just realised you said it was white, didn't you? So I ain't even got to worry about what fucking slot it goes into. I was worried about having to change my neck piece, but you said it was white. So that's a non-issue. That's fucking weird.
I really wish I had that simple fucking power now. I had a bunch of them as well. No,
yeah, well, yeah, the one where auto cast. You can get him really easy though, bro. Like, go to can you do? Have you want? Yeah, do that first. Do that first for the grasping veins. You want that shit. To put that, I mean, you don't have to put it on now because you might be switching out arms quite a bit, but you want that shit. Trust me. Like, the amount of damage increase you get when that shit goes off, it's mental. Well, I mean, the thing is me and Fish have slightly different builds, so I don't know whose you want to follow, but I mean, or you can make your own. You could make your own build.
Oh, I'm going all the way to level 50.
Well, I can tell you. Well, I wouldn't wing it. I can tell you the passives to put in as you go. I won't wing it, but yeah, you don't have to look up a build.
Here we go. Pin on map.
Yeah.
Where is it?
That's the one you want, yeah.
Oh, shit, map.
Have you got malignant tunnels on that? Yeah. Or is it too early? That's too early.
I don't
That's too early then. No, that's too early. If you don't even know what it is really, then it's too early. Okay.
Well, there's some enemies in the tunnels where
Oh, they just... Yeah. What you're looking for is an orange one. If you see an orange one drop, that's a vicious. That's got a chance of being the corpse one. The tendril one.
There's a malignant tunnel here. Yeah, here we go.
Go.
Like a green...
Yeah, if you look for... Hold on. Let me find it. One of them's quite good. What you want, because what you can do... Where the fuck is the map? Get up here. Right, can you fuck off? These fucking mobs are just everywhere, bro. Fuck off. Oh, that's why. I've got a portal thing on here. Right, let me find this fucking thing. Can I even see it from here? But I can't. Oh, I can. It's called... Where is it? Here. It's called Ravening Pit. It's like bottom left from Kyovashad. And it's like, it's actually quite decent. There's brutals in there. What would be good is if you look around the map, you see at the top, there's like writing, and it tells you what type of invoker there is. There's more, the more of it, if you do that, there's a chat, what you could do, because you pick up invokers as you go. I don't know if you picked any up yet. It's kind of a chance-based thing. But yeah, you can guarantee drops. So like, say I want a Wrathful Heart, right? Yeah, well, if you've got a Vicious Invoker, if you find a tunnel where at the top it says Vicious Invoker, there's a chance that you kill all the enemies, right? You'll kill the main boss, and then past that, there's an event, and coming off of it, there'll be a white one, and then potentially there'll be a yellow one for a Vicious. But the Ravening Pit seems pretty good for... Even though that's a brutal, it seems pretty good for spawning, yeah, Vicious. But there'll always be, I think, at least 2 to 3 elites in each one of those tunnels, and any of them can really be Vicious. But if I was you, if you want to actually go out of your way to find that Vicious thing, I would actually go to a Malignant Tunnel that uses a Vicious Invoker. And then you've got... Because then if you don't get one throughout the dungeon, you've got a chance with the event at the end that you could guarantee yourself a Vicious. Because if you use a Vicious Invoker, if it's an option, it will guarantee you a Vicious drop. Because it will spawn a Vicious enemy. Guaranteed. So, it's, yeah, definitely something to look into. If you want to go out your way to get it, but I'll be honest with you, bro. Like it's not that hard to get. That power is really, really common. You'll see what I mean as you rank up. How often you'll see that power. You may not even need to go out of your way to go get it.
There's that boy.
It seems since they took the advanced queue out of or the advanced dungeon out the advanced queue, higher people do it. That don't mean they're any good. This boy Dark been trying to learn this shit all goddamn day.
Mm-hmm. Where is it? Oh, 62. Okay.
I tried to run with him yesterday, but he wouldn't send me an invite.
Right, we got 62, so...
Actually, earlier that day. Motherfuckers was trash.
Oh, no, wait, no, I need to salvage because I'm fucked on resources, aren't I?
Oh. Found a devious malignant invoker. What was that fat boy?
It's not bad. It's not the one you need, but it might serve something decent.
Let's
see.
Yeah, you should have seen it when I was doing the Capstone dungeon because I have World Tier 3 unlocked.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, in that fucking room where you're fighting the boss that spawns those catapult dudes, or the fucking, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
dudes
yeah,
that are
yeah.
just annoying. I was literally running around that thing in a circle. And I was like, yeah, I'll just keep this occupied while you guys kill the boss.
That's fucking funny. No, that is funny. Oh, they're so low rolls, man. I want to use that, but that's some shit rolls, bro. See ya. See you, nerd. Yeah, the game was like, I hit level 60, and the game was like, hey, go do World Tier 4. I'm like, no, I don't think I will. I don't think I will, bro. I could barely survive a fucking Tier 15 Nightmare dungeon with this
Yeah, I know
fucking
Bruce
life.
and that tried World Tier, tried the Capstone the other night, and they have the damage to do it, but they were just dying.
Yeah, yeah, it's too... You gotta build to that shit, bro. Like for me, I'm not gonna do that shit till I'm near level 70. I don't need to do it. Like I mean, if I can't, there's still a piece of gear that I need to get. I don't have a sacred piece of gloves, so
Oh, I got a new weapon.
I'm just gonna wait until I buff up my stuff. So, but Brutus isn't using a necro though, is he? He's using a rogue.
Rogue, yeah.
So it's different. But the necro's about as fucking squishy as the rogue, honestly. I think the rogue might be a bit tankier, I think, to be honest. But yeah.
Oh, look at this damage, bro. I picked up an electric pylon. Oh, it is.
You're set, buddy. They're finished.
Let me drag this shit to the boss. Come on. Dude didn't drop a fucking thing.
Oh, unlucky.
Somebody found one you can see. I know y'all need.
Oh, fuck, boys! Wait. Oh, and this more little skeleton guys will be dead.
No biggin. Oh, it's a fucking damage stuff. So he's not gonna die? Come on, I'm in there. Never mind.
Oh, the teleport dudes are fucking annoying.
You should see some of those fucking goblins. Wait till you have to chase down those fucking goblins, mate. And how fast they are and how slow you are. You know, if you can't one-shot them with Bone Spear, bro, good luck. You chase those bitches down. And they have some weird pathing as well, where they like glitch back and forth. Weird stuff. Like, there's some of those bitches I had to hunt down. Although I suppose it'd be a non-issue once you get that fucking Wrathful Heart that stores damage. Like, that sounds... Well, it is broken. It's just... I'm surprised they haven't actually patched that already. Considering how broken it sounds.
They're starting nerfing the main things in the season.
What's that? Like what?
And they never usually do fix things like that. Like,
no, yeah.
Season shit.
They just leave it till
Or at
the
least
end of the
Diablo
season and don't do it again. Yeah, this ain't the same team though. There's no way this is the same team that made that game. There's no. I just don't believe it, because when you play that game, you can see there's genuine like joy and effort put into that game, and this game looks like a corporate fucking monstrosity. There's no way it's. I refuse to believe it's the same team that made those games. They have to be completely different.
Give me a fucking legendary. I ain't asking for it. Come on.
Well, that is quite a lot, bro. You're like level 20.
And?
What do you mean, and? That's kind of greedy, don't you think? Wow. That's kind of greedy of you, man.
Alright, that rusty blunt sword did some work there. Holy shit.
This is we're dying.
Oh, that's why, because I picked up the power pylon.
Oh, a lethal pylon, yeah.
Alright, another knee ring.
There you go.
Oh, it's the people that died poison.
I mean, on the Necro, when you have the Grasping Veins thing, you can keep quite a few of them alive. I've probably got about an 80% success rate so far. I think they gave them a little bit more health, I'm not sure. Or it's just the Grasping Veins doing all the work, which is definitely possible.
Come on, Skelly boys, kill them all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, now imagine when you get that fucking vicious thing as well. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's going to be so easy for you to just kill everything, because if you put that corpse explosion thing on that I'm telling you to put on the extra thing as well, when all the mobs are inside of all the corpses, it's just going to do a lot of damage. It would really help with your leveling up process. Oh, fake shrine, that is what I love to see, Dave. Oh, I don't love to see that. Oh no. Oh. Don't love that.
I call it.
Matter of fact, I'll let you have it. Give me some time to
That dude just gave me a potion.
There you go. Fucking potion.
I didn't get.
Yeah, but you need a potion as well.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you half of what I have to sell.
I love how it's on this tomb. Just yeah, that's a red flag right there. I would say he's got some brayers that you can have.
Oh, there's nothing on this dude.
a little shit add up after so long, you know. When you be out there on your main character broke, you go to your other character. No.
Bro, I think you're kind of broke if you're scrounging 100,000 astral diamonds at this point.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're excited to see 100,000.
I'm always
Fair. I'm pretty sure I did see it like started. It was up one of the YouTubers put out like the average player on that game. It's a little while back, obviously, but they only have like, you know how you guys, well, most of you guys, you have like quite a lot of money, but you'd be surprised how little money most players actually have. Apparently, most of them only clear about $1 million on average that they have.
Rico's played that game pretty much just as long as it said.
Yeah.
Like, on and off, obviously.
Well, a lot of on and off now. How much does he have?
250k.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Because you guys have quite a lot, so
how much ADP you have? And I just put a couple of hundred.
yeah.
But, oh, I have that same. I was like, what? You have 100 million?
Yeah.
And he just sat there, he's like, no, I have 250k.
I was going to say, imagine if you still had your... Did you include your main account in that? You know, when you tried to manipulate the market and destroy the whole game, yeah. Yeah, that's why they banned it. For that reason right there. You got an inside man. You're like, yeah, I'm going to tank this item today.
Yeah, go buy all the fucking Mystic Pharaohs.
Yeah. Some fucking bullshit that is, man. Some insider trading on Neverwinter. Outrageous stuff.
No, I think they got, watching. I swear to God, I feel the list of goddamn storm goddamn companions twice, and each time I went back, it was another list of them bitches left.
Right, so corpse explosion. Oh, I can only put one. So I'll put...
Yeah, put the first one in. Put the first one
I
in.
can't. Oh,
Wait, what's up?
sorry. I've got to put a point into the actual skill itself. I only have
don't. Hold on. Don't. All right, hold on then. That's not. Well, you don't have to do that. Are you down in the next tree? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What might actually be quite good for you is if you see in the next tree, there's a passive called Death's Embrace.
Yeah. Somebody else rides around.
Yeah. But you do more damage to close enemies, but they do less damage to you. That might help you. Just for surviving. It's either that or you can go with...
Oh, I'm not. I have no problem surviving.
Oh, don't... Alright, what you could do,
if
if you don't want to go Corpse Explosion, but you kind of need to, you can't...
Oh, no, I want to, but I'm saying I've got to put a point...
Yeah. Just do it because it will fuel the other two things. It will fuel Grim Harvest and Fueled by Death. Yeah, just start doing that, yeah. You know what, honestly, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. I'd honestly take points out of Blood Mist. Take your points out of Blood Mist because you ain't going to need that shit with those minions. You're not going to need it. And then just put those into Corpse Explosion for now and go back to Blood Mist later. Because you really won't need it. And it will just get you there a bit faster. Like, how many points you got with Blood Mist? Because you should have...
One.
Well, it's better than nothing. I'd just do one.
I put all my points into Bone Spur.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. That makes sense. So just take one out of Blood Mist for now. And then just put it into...
I'll take one out of that Fueled by Death as well. And then put it into...
Oh, yeah. You could... Yeah. How many you got in Fueled by Death? Wait, have you got both? What, so you've got Grim Harvest and Fueled by Death at 3?
Yeah, they both have to rain them. I just took one out of the...
Yeah, do that. And then go to...
Which one am I going for?
You want it, for now, go for the one at the bottom, the Plague Corpse Explosion, because it's better for the campaign than the other one, for now. Yeah, and then once you get up, you'll switch over, but you don't need that right now. You need explosive damage that can stack. So, and it will help because as you've seen how many corpses those minions generate, that's handy. And then obviously if you can once you can get your corpse tendril thing online, bro, you know when they stack on the corpses, you'll do some good damage with your bone spear as well.
Right, I've just got that power, so I'll put that on my neck piece.
What's that? The splintering? Or no. No, the grasping veins one you want on your arms realistically, but if you're swapping out arms a lot, you could just leave it off for now.
Grasping veins, here we go.
Have you got the splintering aspect on already? The one for bone spear?
No, I'm not about that.
Yeah, put that on the neck piece. Yeah, put that on the neck piece. And then...
Wait, well, let me.
You might not have the resources.
Wait, I might not have it.
Why would you not have it? Then you go get it.
When did I pick
it? Should be called splintering aspect. I'm pretty sure it's called.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
Why didn't it let me put it on my neck?
Are you sure you got the resources to put it on? Because you're quite low level, bro.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Alright.
It's a little bit less than it would be on a two-hander, but for now, it'll work a lot better. I mean, I'm still doing it, and I'm in the 60s. Because you're still going to get better weapons, so... Yeah.
How do I get rid of all these... Where's that little dude where I can fucking salvage all this shite?
Yeah, then...
Kovashad, isn't there?
Yeah. There's one in Kovashad, there's one in, I think, in most major cities. Yeah. What you'll want now is you want... right now you want to get a Vicious Ring. So you can put that corpse thing on, so the tendrils all prop. And then you'll want, what's it called? And then after that, then you can put your grasping veins on.
I got one.
Oh, nice.
But
So
power.
Yeah, well, once you get the power, then you'll be good. That's what you're looking for right now.
Alright, so I want to salvage it.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think I have it. Actually, yeah.
Right, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for a vicious, right?
Yeah, if you see at the top of the malignant tunnels, there's text and it will say like, oh, invoker, which one it is. I'd just look for a vicious one, because if you don't get a vicious to spawn in the dungeon, because you'll get 2 or 3 of them, plus a boss maybe, and then if you might have a chance at the end to do the event, but do you have a vicious invoker? You have to look at your consumables to see if you have one. So that's because there's, yeah, you'll have 3 different ones. So you can craft them though. So
I have one.
yeah, so if you have one, then yeah, look for that and you might get one. It's hit and miss, obviously, but yeah.
Not pop.
My bags are full.
I wonder if it became harder because I just ran one with a random group before the update when we got through it. But then that one we ran with that goddamn
I cannot
tank.
do that here. But still use these.
Fuckers keep posting about master. Damn server feed. I try the first boss. I ain't gonna do no whole shit.
I can break that down.
I'm looking at this. I'm interested because this one has max life on it. That might actually be quite decent for us. It has all stats as well. I'm gonna keep that because that might be interesting. Crit strike, man. No, I can't use that. Right.
Forge is always hot.
Yeah, that might actually be worth putting on because that'll actually end up being better. What do I have on this? Basic skill. Yeah, that's fine. I ain't bothered about that codex. That's not a big deal.
Why does my mount feel slower? It feels like I'm on top of my mount that's inside,
Yeah.
like in a wheelchair.
Technically, it is slower because the cooldown reduction for your speed boost is slower now, isn't it? So technically, it is directly slower. Yeah. If you think about it like that.
I said, was that the new pack? I said, was that the new pack?
Okay.
I only got one.
I would say the mount on this game has got possibly some of the clunkiest movements I've ever seen
Do
in
you?
a video game.
Is it, bro? Do you know what? This game throws me off. It makes me think there's something wrong with my stick because you know when I get on my mount, it kind of spazzes out and doesn't move forward, and I have to like jolt it in a direction to get it to
It's the fact
actually
that you're
move.
stuck on stuff.
Oh
And you're
yeah,
like,
there's
"How am I
that as
stuck
well.
on
Yeah, that doesn't help much. I didn't want to remove much from this.
Oh, there's a big fat
I guess you
bear."
don't need
You
that
don't
though,
do
do I? Strength? No.
Yeah, you should see how far I've had to run across the map to go to this fucking tunnel. Holy sh! I'm still running.
Damn.
I didn't have it anywhere even close to having it unlocked.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I'm just running across the map, casually unlocking fucking town portals.
Yeah.
Not while
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
in
broke
town.
as fuck. What a fucking shocker that is.
Oh mate, don't even talk to me. I'm rich as hell, honestly. Like 75,000.
Bro, I've been trying, bro, I literally have to try and balance my resources because, like, upgrading and shit is just tough times for me, bro. Like, I'll start selling stuff to get gold right, and then I'll be like, shit, I've got like 10 resources left of the rare stuff. And I'm out here, I'm struggling, bro. It's a rough time for me. Like, it is not great. I may actually have to
I'm in
sacrifice.
this tunnel.
Not while
Yeah,
I'm
and just see if you can
Let's
get...
just go through and kill everything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Kill all the elites, and if you get an orange malignant heart pop up, then that'll be a vicious. There's a chance of it then, obviously. If not, the problem with those events is it's not guaranteed. So even if you go all the way to the end and get it, there's not a guarantee it'll be there. Sometimes it will literally just be a white one, which is a wrathful on its own, which is obviously kind of sucky, but it's a chance at least.
I mean, I've got to discover the map anyway.
Yeah. The thing is, if you get all the way to the end and it is there, you can guarantee that if you use it, it will be a vicious. 100%. So, it's kind of worth. Oh, bro, you was just talking about fucking money. Do you know how much money I've got right now, bro? I've got 28,000 left. I'm so fucking rich right now. You don't even know how to handle this. Oh, God, dude. Just... You should see my neck piece, by the way. This game's a fucking joke, right? I got this neck piece, right? And I thought this neck piece, it's got a good roll of bone splintering aspect on it, you know, by itself. I did one roll on it. You know, they give you the free roll. And it's like cheap shit, you know, it doesn't cost anything. I did the next roll after that, bro. It immediately went to 800,000 a roll. Immediately. It's a sacred piece of gear. Immediately 840k a roll. And I was like, wait! It's literally, it's a fucking sacred piece of gear. It's not like some fucking piece of gear like gifted from the gods.
Fat boy.
Outrageous.
Not while I'm in town.
What did I drop? A devious malignant invoker.
Like, bro,
What is this?
I'm desperate.
Is that fat boy gonna respawn?
Wait.
Oh, he is.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because I was actually about to respec my fucking Smouldering Ashes, but it increases each time you do it, so eventually it'll get to a point where it'll be way too expensive to do. Because I was actually going to get to a point, right, where I was thinking, wait, if you can reallocate them, you could take them all out of XP, put them all into gold gain, which is from vendor sales, right, which gives you 15% more vendor sales, and then you could sell everything and put them back into XP and keep swapping and changing. Turns out, yeah, they thought of that, and it fucking goes up every time you reallocate. What a fucking shocker. Another feature in the game that destroys fun. Oh. No, fuck. Okay. I didn't get another slot on that, but... I got a little bit more life now, so... But basically for nothing, which is nice.
I cannot do that here.
I can take common, turning.
Because the thing is, I'm honestly not that bothered about 2 ranks of Corpse Explosion because we're just using it to proc our damage booster anyway for Bone Spear. It's not actually doing that much damage.
They really should have given you an extra bag for all these malignant hearts.
It's almost like you
that
don't...
shocks me that they didn't, like...
It's almost like you don't know how this game works, bro. They're not going to do that. Why would they do that? You got to think, right? You see all the time you spend going back and forth between town because your bags fill up faster. That means it takes you longer to complete their end game, which means you stay on the game longer.
This game has an end game?
It doesn't, but they think it does. They think it does. Like I say, this game, everything up to the end of the campaign is, like, I agree with what you said, which is about an 8 out of 10. Everything post-campaign is about a 1 out of 10. There is not a single good thing about this game post-campaign. Like, this game has literally no redeeming qualities at all after the campaign. But the campaign is pretty good. I'll give them that. Right. What should we do? Fucking hell, when is the Helltide's got to spawn soon, surely. We have a lot. How much time?
There needs to be a way that you can mute your character's voice, man. My dude sounds like a fucking faggot. I need more essence.
Oh, you should hear my bitch. She's like super posh. She's like, I can't do that now. She's super posh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you look at my guy.
Yeah, he's like super. Yeah.
He's like, hang on, you've done like 40 years of drugs.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's like my character always talks about how like disrespectful.
Stomach.
Yeah, my character literally talks about integrity and how she's disappointed by everyone, but she literally takes other people's rotting corpses, brings them back to life so she can use them to beat people up. Like, talk about the disrespect. Like, can't even let people die in peace. This is outrageous stuff.
Yeah, this build is so much better. Holy shit.
There you go, man.
Walk through one shot and everything is great.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait, what is that?
Now do shit to play Call of Duty. Told him it's a free goddamn game. It just ain't gonna be free when you try to play.
I think COD, is COD free? I thought you had to buy COD to begin with.
Nah, well, I don't know about the base game, but the one he plays that like battleground shit.
Oh, you mean
Like,
Warzone?
basically, yeah.
Oh yeah, Warzone's free. Yeah, Warzone's
There you go.
free.
You can go in there and be Homelander and zap people
Yeah.
across the map with your eyes.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you though, bro. That shit can be rage induced. So if you're one of those
Right,
people
so I
that
got to
rages
the end
easily,
where
yeah,
there's
be
this
careful.
little option thing, and there is a raffle.
Yeah.
and a vicious.
Yeah, so you just want to click on the vicious one, and it'll guarantee a vicious mob spawn, and it will drop a. It should drop a vicious malignant heart then. The worst thing ever, by the way. Like, wait till you get the other bone spear. That you're using the other one right now because it's better for the campaign. But wait till you switch bone spears, and then watch how bad those suppression bubbles are, bro. Lethal. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the one. What? It doesn't even matter what the percentage is, to be honest. You just need that. So what? That's actually quite good. That's actually still a pretty good roll, because for you, I think the lowest is like 30 right now, right? Or something like that.
So when I walk this, can be reasonable.
Yeah. No, but you need to. You'll want to press it anyway, because what you've got to read is it only does it once every second. It's not that fast. You'll see what I mean when you use it. It just helps you. But it does help though, because when you're doing bone spearing stuff, it will legitimately help you actually do it. It's just, you know, when you get a lot of corpses like what you're getting now, it will passively keep using them.
I feel like I'm spending more time just standing.
Yeah. Oh, you know when you do like the fake shrines or the fake like health pools, that's all I do, by the way. I literally sit there and just do that, and then when the corpse tender droops everything up, I throw one bone spear and go back to blowing corpses up. That's it. I don't do anything.
Right, so what's the one skill
That's it. That is the skill. So basically, how it works, yeah. So what it does, so it will automatically just pop corpse explosion. But here's the trick to it, right? You see, you might notice this, but you see when it pops corpse tendrils. If you use the explosion manually at the same time, you can actually do an explosion and the tendrils off of one corpse. You can actually double the output off of each corpse if you were to time it right. You won't really ever do it, but you will notice it. So it's a little bit extra. But yeah, it's just a bug. But yeah, it will just randomly do it, and it does it often enough. Plus, you've got to remember yours is on like a 10-second cooldown, so you can use yours as well when it works. I mean, if it works, do you know what I mean? It's kind of hit and miss, but if it works. But yeah, it's good. But yeah, the next thing you could start taking. I mean, if you're not struggling with let's see, what else could you take? For right now, well, you're down at corpse tendrils. Yeah, I would start going for. Have you done anything in the corpse tendril area besides corpse tendril itself?
No.
Have you done the extension to corpse tendril for the other skills, the other two?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're both done, yeah? So you're using plagued corpse tendrils, the one for the vulnerable. Yeah, so that's done. So what I'd start doing there, if you go just below that, there's passives that say serration. So you're going to want to start stacking into those just as much as you can. So you want to do 3 out of 3 in serration. Then you want to go to the right of that and do compound fracture. That's 3 out of 3 as well. And then down at the bottom, evulsion. You want to do 3 out of 3 on that as well. Just sit there, do those, because now that's just going to make your bone spear stronger. That's because you're not. I'd say do the other one, which does damage reduction, but you're not struggling to stay alive now. So you don't need it right now. You do run it. Another thing as well that's bugged with this class, apparently, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but at the top, where Bone Spear is, there's a skill called Imperfectly Balanced, where your core skills cost 9% more, but your essence deals, well, it's actually 3%, and it does 5% more or something like that, but apparently that used to be 3 out of 3, and someone's saying that it might be bugged, because they don't understand why it's not 3 out of 3 now. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but you do run that. I wouldn't run it right now, but it's something to bear in mind. So you're at the end of your build, what I'm saying is you're going to have 2 extra free points, because every build used to run 3 out of 3 of Imperfectly Balanced, but they've taken 2 of the points away, so there's just 1 now.
Yeah.
So you're going to have 2 free points at the end to put into whatever you want, which I can tell you what to put them into when you get there, or do it yourself, you know. Yeah, it'll get there. Wait till you get serration and all that stuff. It'll get worse once you get the bone spear stuff, because your bone spear will start catching up really quick, like really quick. Like once you get that stuff, yeah.
I'm not gonna activate my battle pass.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Technically, if you hold it, will it let? I don't know, bro. Do you trust that shit though? Like, do you trust?
Well, they said that you can use it in the next one. They said
Oh,
if
okay.
you don't use your tokens, you can use it in the next one, so...
Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. I mean, I'm not really worried. I did activate it. Honestly, it was by accident though. It was to do with that button thing. But I don't. The only reason why I'd say, because the thing is if you don't activate it, you won't get any of the smoldering ashes, which has like XP bonuses and malignant heart bonuses and stuff.
I thought they were free.
Oh no, they are. Yeah, sorry, they are. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, they are. Yeah, because that's just the premium version. Yeah, it's just the premium. They are free. They're all free, actually. Yeah, so you ain't gotta worry about that. There you go. And you can use your first smoldering ash at 40.
What?
It's when you can use the first one at 40, and then the next one after that. But give it you. Yep. And the next one, yeah, oh, don't get me wrong, you're going to level way past that, by the way. At this point in my battle pass, right, I've just been playing normally and not trying to farm XP for it. I am like 4 fucking smoldering hearts in front of the one I can actually use. Like, I've unlocked so many smoldering hearts, but I can't collect any of them because I'm not a high enough level.
This build is borderline AFK right now.
Yep.
Borderline AFK.
And I know that, and that's your favorite. That's your favorite thing to do, bro. Is not play the game.
I throw one.
Yep. Yep. That's it, man. And now you can start having fun.
And I ran the fucking wrong way again.
And there it is.
The only kill these 14 enemies that are camping.
The only non-AFK part, yeah.
Everybody's trying to run faster, right? Nobody's
worried about resources, anything.
Yeah, you won't. Because the corpses will blow up on their own, and then with your help as well, they'll give you enough. Plus, you've got your basic attack for bosses, but there's a skill you'll get later on that has a chance of you dropping corpses from using any skill. Or any bone skill, I think it is. And so you'll get, when you do that, yeah, you'll go pretty nuts with it.
No fucking reason. How you even over here?
Check those. Crit strike. Crit strike damage with... Oh, so technically the fucking that's going to be so hard to get. Wow.
Need something forged? That's what's up.
And technically I'm still a thing off then. Yeah. Oh man, that's going to be hard to roll those perfect arms.
This shit is so broken.
And that's the thing, it only gets worse. And then like that thing you told me that like Brutus and shit are doing, it just gets even worse. So starts going next level, man. At least he's having fun now, because before he was like, yeah. I mean, it's still, this class is still really slow, but it is fun.
Well, I'm already hitting for like 2,000, which I think at level 20 is.
It's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. It's more than enough for you to wipe through pretty much everything. And the thing is, the way the damage scales, and with all the points you're going to put in, the damage will scale faster than the mobs will. So you're just going to do way more than you need. And you don't have to do the first cathedral, but yeah, had you done it, you'd also see that you outscale that. You probably outscale the second one, to be honest. I could probably walk that right now, just with the damage, but I don't think I could survive it because of the level difference between me and the mobs. Because they're level 70, and I'm only 61. It might be enough, but I don't see the...
send the butcher my way. That's what they did do.
Yeah.
I run away, let my little skelly boys deal with them.
He'll kill them, but yeah.
Nah, I'll just respawn him, mate.
You can, yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I can't. Because it blows up the corpses.
Yeah, but you can spawn them. It'll still be fast enough. It only blows them up once every second. You still have you're still way faster than that is. The only thing that's good for it's not really blowing up the corpses. It's really just good because it will keep auto casting corpse tendrils faster than once every 10 seconds. That's what's good about it.
There's people in here doing it. Let me see. Are there any people doing it?
Okay, just then. I need to do. There. Yeah, like I say, this class is very satisfying. It's just that's what I say. Like the game is not fun. They're just playing new classes is more fun.
Not while I'm in town.
I wanted to have a
look.
look.
Playing before was terrible. Like use my basic attack.
Yeah.
Throw my bone spear. Use my basic attack because I've run out of fucking essence so quick.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say you shouldn't listen to Fish because he knows more than I do about the class by a long shot, but he's just too advanced for someone who's never played it before because he was telling me to do that shit, and it's like, and I just realised that he's just too far ahead because he's played the class before, he's maxed it out. He knows that he's jumping too many steps. It's not fun to play like that.
Fucking Skelly boys are doing work. Look at them.
Dude. Alright. Put them ass up.
Oh, I found a boss. Oh, how original. It's the same fucking boss I just fought in the last dungeon.
Yeah. The thing is, you can't craft the rattle hearts. I know that. And I was looking. I know there's recipes though, because I've got some. But I wanted to try and find how Brutus got the recipe. For that one that he's got, that broken one. Might have to just do a bit more digging and see if I can find out how to get the recipe for it.
Not while I'm in town.
Because it's really, because that thing would be pretty, that would be way better than the one I'm running now, which cycles.
Nice.
I just need to figure out how to do the recipe, man. Because basically there's recipes that you get, and I don't know whether you have to get to a certain point with the malignant tunnels, potentially, where you unlock a certain thing, or whatever, I'm not really too sure. What's it called, should be up soon as well. The, oh, I threw it sideways for some reason. To be fair, you can make your build even stronger right now if you wanted to, but it depends if you got the resources.
Well, I've been salvaging literally everything.
Well, I mean, if you put, you know, that grasping veins one that I told you to go get, if you go put that on your arms, now that you have that vicious heart, it'll be really, because that thing makes it so that you do more, like, you do more crit chance.
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, you got it on. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine then. Okay, yeah. Well, then you won't do any more, but yeah, you should be. You'll be doing more than enough anyway with that. So that's fine. Because
you best believe I can bring my ass over and get carried by somebody.
yeah, I made the fatal mistake of going over there, man. Like when the game was first fresh, there's a bunch of like level 20s over there, and all of them got nuked instantly. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah, I'm going over there.
You can now. You can now, yeah. There'll be people over there that are like level fucking 50 and 60 and stuff easily. And you won't have an issue. Bro, wait till you go do fucking a Helltide, because once you go into tier 3 and you have to spend 45 minutes.
There's literally no point. I won't even be able to use the gear.
No, I think it's level 35 maybe? For that chest. Well, tier 3, I think. Something like that.
Reaper.
It is weird though, actually, having to dodge the red zones for those world bosses. Because before with my rogue, I could just stand next to the boss, or I could just stand next to or near everything. Or in everything with the temerity plants.
I ain't going over there to fight. I'm hitting the boss.
Well, yeah.
Dying and then smoking a cigarette.
Well, yeah.
I'm letting them do all the work.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't do anything anyway. You're way too under-leveled, I think. So. I mean, you're strong now for your level, but way too strong. But yeah, you won't do nothing to a world boss just yet.
All right now.
Oh, dog roll.
This shit's so unbelievably broken, man. Holy fuck.
Well, it is with that combo, yeah. Because you have enough corpses to absolutely abuse what you need to abuse early game. Well, at least you're having more fun now. There you go. You might make it to level 50 now. Yeah. I don't think you'll get it early on, by the way, but just to give you a heads up, you're looking for a unique headpiece. So you know what it is already, yeah? What it's called? The Deathless Visage or whatever it is. Ruthless Visage, something like that. Yeah, Deathless Visage it's called.
Well, I can't get it at this point,
no, but I'm just giving you a heads up so you keep an eye out. Well, because you can go to World Tier 3 whenever you want. You already have it unlocked, so. And depending on how much damage I do, I can probably carry you through World Tier 4 as well, once I get there. Because I'll probably be able to... Because if I can survive in there, I can probably just nuke everything and just take you through it. It's possible. However, I'm not so sure. Or they can. I mean, they're pretty much at the same level as me. I think I might be a little bit ahead in levels, but I don't know. Because they spent like 4 hours the other night farming Malignant Tunnels, so... Yeah, basically, for us to have a chance at the Wrathful Heart that the other guy has, we need... Oh, The world boss is up in 23 minutes. Is that the one you're talking about, that world boss?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've already claimed the weekly bonus, but I also might get a legendary from it, so I'll go do it. Where the fuck is this Hell Tide, bro? What's it not showing me that it's up? It's supposed to be up by now, surely. It's been well over 14 minutes. This website's fucking lying to me.
I might actually go into World Tier 3 to do that world boss, to have the chance of getting a unique.
Well, you won't be able
then
to...
at least if I do get the helmet, I'll have it then.
Yeah, but when you can get to the level to use it.
Right now, I'm just walking through this shit. Like, this is so easy. I can see I'm gonna go quite far with just this.
You will.
Honestly, like replacing.
You'll get to No, you'll get all the way to 50 with it. I got all the way to 50 with that build, easily. Because you've got to remember, you're not even doing a lot of damage right now. Because you're not missing a lot of the points for Bone Spear. Your Bone Spear is not very good right now, but it will be. And you're fucking... And you got to remember, there's one thing you're missing. Is that you see those skeletal warriors, you're losing out on quite a lot of crit chance, because as you go further down the tree, you take something called Memento Mori, which is a passive that makes it so that you gain 60% sacrifice bonus. So you'll gain a bunch of crit chance when you take those things off eventually, but for now they're way better to run. Those things will carry you all the way to 50. It's just better to run them because it's just much more satisfying until you can sort of just do it on your own. But it's good for now. So yeah, you're going to get a lot stronger. They're telling me the Hell Tide's fucking up. Is it just because I'm in here, maybe? I need to get out of here. It's not showing it on my map. Let me have a look. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's because of that. Alright, Hell Tide time, baby. Time to fucking farm nothing. Look for a fucking
wish they would have kept them.
250 cost mystery chest. Like it's not some big fucking scam.
I see wasn't in advance, was it?
No, they just added it back.
Yeah.
I'll work on that later.
Yeah, motherfuckers is not queuing up for that advance shit.
I cannot do that here.
That poor blood bishop. I picked up a fucking lightning pylon before.
Oh my god.
The boss fight.
Poor guy. Yeah, Blood Bishop really doesn't have a good time. To be honest, no fucking mob boss or mob has a good time against this class. Even if you ain't used, bro. I'm not even using that broken shit that Brutus is using, and it's just nothing. Just has a good time against this class, bro. It just ain't a fun time for him. Just a bit unfortunate. The thing that I'm wondering if they're going to nerf this class in the next season, or whether they'll. Well, I wonder if it's just the Malignant Hearts saying that. I think the Malignant Hearts are a lot of what the problem is with this class. They're a bit too strong. But once they get taken away, it won't be too bad.
Oh, Susan's the only one. Claim reward.
You want to get to Seasonal Journey 2 if you can, because that's where you get the really overpowered, what's it called, the Codex power that you couldn't get before. The Exposed Flesh. Try and get Season 2 done, because then you can put that on a ring and your resources will get better, because you've got Bone Spear ranked out. Yeah.
What the fuck is all this shit?
Well, it's not going to give you anything good. I mean, it's the first one. It just gives you a bunch of trash, basically.
Yeah, it gives me shit.
It might be...
way worse.
Yeah, well, you might be a little bit outdated, though. Because you're killing mobs so quickly that you're going to rank up faster, aren't you? So, because of your speed.
Oh, Journey 2.
Yeah, you want to get that...
10 sellers. Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. One's upgraded, like...
Yeah.
One's like crafting a gem, like upgrading a gem or something. Another one's upgrading a potion, I think, for tier 2 or something like that. Some weird shit like that. Yeah.
I need more time.
Really easy. Upgrade your potion.
You don't have to complete all of them. You don't have to complete every. It's just
last one, it was 7 out of 10 I did.
Yeah, it's just
7 out of 9.
Yeah, it's like a couple of them you don't have to do in the end. Yeah, which is quite nice actually, because some of them are just cunts to do. So it's quite nice that they don't make you do every single one. Because one of them, like one of the ones further on, is like get a PvP kill. I mean, you could boost it, but if you ain't got no one to boost it with, it's definitely not something you want to go and try and do. But you can just avoid it. Yeah, it's super easy. All you have to do is just click one item and then just click apply and just spam it, and it'll just work. Kind of weird. Right, what was that? Oh, it's helmets. Oh shit, I found a helmet chest. Oh, they're rare as fuck now. Don't need it, but yeah. That's only the third one I've seen, and I've probably put like 30 hours into this game. Maybe more, actually.
That one's done. What else?
Ow.
Beat one stronghold. Do that. Go to the gem first. There. I have the gem.
Well, you can always pick some up. Yeah, you'll do it. They'll just get down. That's honestly the biggest one. Is literally just doing tier 2 because you get the what's it called? So because that's when you get exposed flesh. I mean, I didn't put that on through the campaign, but you could if you really wanted to. Because you do have Bone Spear. Well, you have got Bone Spear maxed out, so the thing is you're getting 50% lucky hit chance. I think it works out, and then it's like a 10% chance or something. So it's like worked out at like a. I think it's at like a 20%.
What, is this a new power, or is this?
No, it's not a new power, but it's a power that you previously couldn't get as a codex. It used to be only random drop, and they're giving it to you as a codex in that season. So that's the one power that would be a struggle to get. You still actually have to go and find it, because you need a better version of it, and the other one. There's 2 resource ones you can get as codexes that you use, but you need a higher version of both of them. But it's just nice to be able to have it at the bare minimum. Do you know what I mean? Because when you're swapping out gear, you can just use it at least, and it will still work.
Is this the one that fucking Brutus where it goes up to like 50 essence?
Yeah, exposed flesh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid hard to get.
Yeah, it is. It used to be. It still would be. Like, I haven't seen it yet. Like, not as an actual drop, but at least you can use it as a bare minimum. So it's better than nothing. But yeah, they didn't. It didn't used to be like that. Still won't be after this season, because obviously I don't think that stuff doesn't stay in the game, does it? So it's still going to drop off, and then you'll have to go farm it again.
Honestly,
I can't imagine the Malignant Hearts would stay in the game and all of the things that come with it.
Malignant Hearts, but all the legends of powers.
Yeah, but will the ways of you? Yeah, but the only thing is like the season challenges, for example, won't the rewards change in the next season? So won't that mean that you won't be able to get that one anymore potentially? Because they'll all change, right, for season 2, I presume. So I'm guessing that if you made a Necro, then you wouldn't get exposed flesh potentially. Not a guarantee, but you know, just potentially it wouldn't be in there. So this is a good season for the Necro, basically. That's why they, besides all the broken shit, that's kind of why even the Malignant Heart seem geared for the Necro, to be honest with you. Like this one seems to be pretty manky.
Come in, you little shit! Come in! Kill him!
Oh, you got a goblin. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I get confused with those. Like, there's some skeletons in the game that sound very similar to the goblin, and I get confused between that and fucking the goblin sometimes. I'm like, oh, it's a goblin, it's just a bunch of skeletons. They make a similar sound. It's not exactly the same, but yeah, it fucking throws me off.
Has someone sent me a message in game or something? You have a little chat thing with a 1 next to it.
Oh, guess so. Maybe it's an invite or something, I don't know, to a guild. I don't know. I'm guessing. No idea.
Oh
All
my
your cars extended warranty.
Oh yeah, boy, I wouldn't even be surprised if they managed to find you here. It's Turtle sending him a message like, do you still love me?
How do you access the chat?
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. That's genuinely wild that she's like, I think Greg loves me, so I don't know.
Little peanut. She's his little peanut. That's what it is.
That why that sound why is that so weird?
Yeah, we sent the message on World Boss in 27 minutes.
Yeah, it's now got 4 minutes. But yeah.
Wait, what is that? World Tier 3?
Oh, are they different time? Oh no, wait, no, the wrong one. Sorry, my bad. It was a Legion. I went down and I saw the fucking thing. No, it's quite a bit longer. No, it's longer. No, it's gonna be a while yet, bro. It's gonna be. I'll tell you. Yeah, it's a while yet. Yeah. Do you want me to just invite you to my instance? I can just invite you to mine, Connor.
You just put it out. You literally just put it out.
Yeah, go on.
I'll go over.
There and the risk of getting annihilated.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go do this Legion first, and then I'll go over there anyway. Because I've got 10 minutes yet, and then I'll just invite you. Because there's a Legion inside of a Helltide, and I kind of want to do it. Because I want the shards.
I need more time.
I really should whack it up to World Tier 2 as well when I'm running, because I was literally one-shotting everything.
You should now, yeah. Well, Fish was saying apparently until you get to like 35, but the build, like I said, the build I got you running seems better, good enough. It's more that, yeah, it shits on everything. There's no one over here at this Legion. This can be interesting. I'm not sure how much I can do this by myself, maybe two.
What are you running?
That's fucking
3 minutes.
What is it? As bad as the one we was in earlier?
It might be better. We on the first boss stretch. Like, I'm not sure we're gonna get through it. Like, I don't know how many that. I ain't got it yet, but I feel like
you should have seen the tank we ran earlier. Dude. That dude was fucking by far the shittest tank I've ever seen. Like, we have the boss, right? I can't remember
He was
his
from,
name.
nah, he wasn't from
He was from Odenborn, that's all I know, that's all I can remember about him. But he would have the boss, and I'd be, you know how I stand to the side so I can heal the group if they need it, or the tank by himself with Bastion. And he just turned the boss into me while it's fucking doing this ride on the front. What the fuck? And then on the second boss before we go in, he goes, bro, or no, it's TR's name, I can't remember TR's name. He goes, TR, stop standing between the boss and the tank. Right? And the TR did it once and the guy just refused to play. He stood in the corner. And I'm like, come on, bro, baby, fucking start playing. And then he started playing and he couldn't even get aggro back.
The whole time the damn boss was chasing. We was on the second boss for about 20 minutes before we decided to fight.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close to being dead. We had a DPS cleric that was using Hallowed Ground and I what is going on?
Well, he's got to get that damage reduction.
Like, I was just like, what the fuck?
I'm not ready yet.
I still don't see the right shit. I got the eye on me and everything. I can't tell which one is which.
The thing is, I may end up having to ditch this because that's quite. We've got 6 minutes to get there, and I've got to invite him as well. I may actually end up having to ditch this Legion because it's going to be like 6 minutes left with the Legion. Plus, we've got to do this as well.
Every time I try to,
and we got to try and clear this. So I may actually run out of time.
The tank, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I may have to just ditch this Legion and just go over to the world boss to invite him. We can do a little bit, but we'll have to see because it's got 15 seconds till it starts. There's no one else over here.
All you've got to do, though,
so
is aim for headshots.
yeah.
We ain't phased.
Oh, that's so annoying because this is worth a lot of fucking shards.
Here.
Yeah, I might tell him to go over there, so I might miss it.
Come on, bitch! Don't leave me in the fire.
Get ready to go over to that world boss because I may end up being late to this. So just go over there, and if I may, because this Legion didn't spawn for quite a while, it's only just spawned. I don't want you to wait for my invite and then you late to the world boss because I've already done the weekly for that boss. Yeah, if you've got you got 6 minutes. So, but the thing is that Legion took fucking. It was actually a bit more way out. It's only just started, so I've got to get through waves. He might be.
Oh no.
He legit actually might be.
Duck.
Oh no!
Holy shit, how these things are chasing.
Oh god. Sacrifice the minions. Run, just let them take the aggro for you.
Well, I used my little speed boost for my mum.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah. Damn, man.
Hey guys, wait. Are you done with your fucking thing? We might need you.
No, I can come over. I don't mind. Yeah.
I can't invite you to a group. It says you're already in a group.
Am I? With who? Is it because I'm in combat? Yeah, fuck it. You know what? I'll just ditch this Legion. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Let me go over to... Oh, some guys just turned up.
No. Sorry. I was trying to invite somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Lad.
Yeah, that's cool. It's fine. I'll just ditch that Legion. It doesn't really matter. Not a big deal. Right. Pull me into your game. Let's see how this goes. Right. Where you at? You're at the world boss. Well, I'm near it, so... What the fuck is this shit? Out of the way. Oh, there's a fucking... Oh, I've just ran into a fucking... What's it called? Fuck off. Can I get through this? Oh my god.
Okay, I gotta pick the healer
I
up.
just ran. It's taking me into a stronghold. For fuck's sakes. Can I just TP on you from here? I'll go to Kyovashad. I'm just gonna go Kyovashad and then just come to you that way.
Okay.
Oh no, there's a werebear over here.
There's a werebear. Just leave, please leave. Well, no, I mean if you've got damage, then you should be okay. Come to.
We ain't phased, not once.
Come over. I'm coming. Oh yeah, these guys should have this, bro. I don't know what you're worried about, bro. You pulled me over here out of the Legion. You got all these buddies with you.
Mate, that big fat boy on the fucking mount here, that's a werebear. That can do damage. I know. You
got a level 57 necro. You didn't need my help here, but I'm here now. Stop. Big deal. Yeah, there's no way you needed my. I think you'll just piss this. I don't think you struggle at all. It'll take time to kill it. It's not going to be like 10 seconds like it normally is.
Oh, somebody please do something, cause they
Hold on.
kill me.
Hold on, this necro here has his Hold on, he's got his golem summoned, bro. Hold on a minute. This might be a struggle, you know. He's got his golem summoned. Hold on. Yeah, this might actually be quite bad. Hold on a minute. If this rogue, bro, ain't using an imbued build, we might be fucked here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You got some shitters there, man.
I hope they can make it through.
Hallelujah.
I'm good.
Hold on, what's this guy saying? Oh my god, look at this. He's struggling to get the trap soul out. Look at this, bro. Bro, that's his bone spear. Look at his damage, Greg. Come here. Look at his damage, bro. Look at this. He's throwing bone spear at that. Look. What is that? Bro, what the fuck is that? Look at him. What is that? What is that damage, man?
I have no resources.
Come on, boys. Let's go. We'll swing it together. There we go. Wait, this guy does like 10 damage. What the fuck? Oh, we're screwed, bro, by the way. We're so fucked.
Hey, DJ, what you want?
We ain't killing this. Not with this group. I know we probably got it, but that's scary, bro. Oh, God.
I'm on my tank here, man. I'm pistol on the moment. Why, what's up?
Everybody just left up the tank. Easy to hire 2 goddamn DPS in this bitch.
What, you're the first boss?
Yes.
Yeah, just leave.
Yeah.
You know how long it took me to leave? I've been sitting in the fucking queue for over an hour, bro.
Go on, got a thick nut on him. Yeah, there we go. Look, they're all helping now. Yeah, that's that werebear. That's that damage. He's a big boy. Didn't they change the werebear colour? I saw someone talking about that.
Yes.
They changed the colours of them.
Yes.
Yeah, depending on what hair color you pick.
Yeah. Well, it's a nice little feature. Not that helpful, but it's a nice little feature. Alright, 3 seconds before we all get fisted. Yeah.
That's not me. I'm black.
Oh dear. Yeah, you're alright. You don't do an attack off that though.
That's me right there.
Oh shit. Get out of that. I've got to get around the side of him. When he fucking put that shit down, I was literally right in front of him.
His turn.
No, I mean I wasn't really moving, to be fair, till the end there. Like, don't be too scared. I was trying to do it. Oh yeah. It's alright, he'll die. Give me a sec. There we go. I'm pretty sure as well. Oh, I got a sacred pair of boots. I'll take it. Sure. Are they uniques?
Yeah, I got fucking 4 legendaries.
Nice, man. I got the penitent greaves. I'll take it. There you go, man. That's your first world boss.
armor thing. I mean, I'll just stick all these legendaries in my bank in case I need them.
Yeah.
Oh, I can actually open the cash.
Yeah, that was looking rough for a while. I'm not gonna lie. Like that group looked scary. That's honestly the lowest DPS necro I've ever seen. I think you do more damage than that guy.
Blood mist leaves a trail that lasts for 4 seconds and deals 333 shadow damage per second. The enemies will stand in it.
There you go. Best in slot.
I might.
You're not running blood mist right now.
Fuck! He's level 44.
Well, you're not running blood mist right now anyway, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I contributed to that, but I did a lot of damage. But I don't know how much I got. I'm not gonna lie. I know at least 4 of them don't do any damage though. That was kind of scary. Yeah.
My bank. Good, that's 4 legendaries.
That is good.
Oh, I can't even do the fucking task it wants me to do because the gems I got were too high level.
Oh.
That sucks. Oh, is my phone actually working?
A mystery chest over here. Can check that shit.
I have no clue what's going on my phone. It isn't loading.
Well, have you actually been like clearing all the background tabs and stuff that you leave if you leave any open?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could try turning it on and off maybe, or if there's any updates you've missed that slowed the phone down potentially.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god, it finally loaded.
There you go.
The hamster's really dead.
Maybe it needs some water. Yeah, help it out.
I only started doing it today.
No idea.
Like everything I click on takes forever to load. Oh, there we go. Alright. There you go. That starts going slow. Threaten that you're going to get a new one.
Yeah, no, it's just like, hey, fuck that, bro.
I mean, it worked with my headset, it worked with my controller, and now apparently it's worked with my phone.
Well, saying that though, don't you already have a second headset that you've been just sitting right next to you for however many years?
Oh, I have a second Elite controller as well.
Yeah, you have the new one, the one you bought, and then because you got another one, didn't you? Because you're from your insurance.
Yeah, I bought a red one.
Oh, you bought a red one.
An Elite Series 2, yeah. I just brought the one without all the components though.
Yeah, you bought the
Because I already had all the stuff, so I didn't see the point of getting the extra shit.
Yeah, I think the only thing missing on that one is like they have like multiple trigger locks. There's only like one on that, and it's like that's it though. It's not worth the amount you're paying for it. It's really not. Well, you'll need to do all waypoints anyway because they're like 20 renown per waypoint. So you'll have to actually unlock all of them regardless. I mean, I still haven't done all of them, but I should. But I think they upped the dungeons, because I'm pretty sure dungeons were only 30 renown before, and now they seem to be 40.
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, I kind of noticed that. It helps a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't understand why it's not just very easy to unlock the renown to begin with. I really don't feel like it should be the grind that it is, but I guess if their objective is to keep you on the game for as long as possible, the way to do it is to bore the fucking hell out of you with renown.
I need time to do that.
What is this? Oh, I've got no skeletons. I need some corpses. There we go.
I need time to do that.
Oh, that's a fucking battle right there. The damage is... That's not cool.
That's not cool.
Yeah, I'm still one shot and everything. I'm doing a little hero counter and it's still
Yeah.
one hit, so I'm fine.
Yeah, you should. I'm not surprised by that, to be honest. And the thing is with that build is there's only a couple things you have to change when you get to like the end game, so it's not like you have to respec a whole build. You don't even have to respec. You can literally just pull the individual points out and just correct them, and you're good to go.
I've got 1 point in each 3 of those things.
Oh yeah, to set them up. Yeah. Yeah, you just need those. Just, yeah, they've all got to go to 3. So as you get more points.
I don't know what it's like. It's just unlimited sprint speed if you're in, unless you're in the PvP area, then I can understand it. But the open world,
Because it's the same. It's the same reason for everything. It's like they need to make it so they need to make it as slow as possible, because that's their objective, right? Really, if you think about it, everything they've done with this game, if you think of it from the point of view that they want to slow you down as much as possible so you play the game for longer, makes a lot of sense. Everything they've done makes sense. They reduced your damage, they reduced the XP rates. They made the enemies so they're lower level so you get less XP from them. Like, they nerfed the over-leveling of enemies, so now there's 10 levels, but even 10 levels above, they only give you 15%. Like, when you actually think about it in that sense, it's like, that's the only reason they've done it. But I feel like it's kind of sucky that they've taken the route of forcing you to play longer just because they didn't produce any content for the game. But it is your choice to play it, so that's another way to look at it. That's the thing. Oh, there you go. There's a fucking werewolf with all these fucking wolves. And I don't even know if there's wolves are usable, but yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Where the fuck am I going? I'm so Alright, let's do keys to this shit. Don't start. Tell me when I goddamn shit.
To be honest, if I can figure out how to get that Wrathful Heart, I'll probably push up to World. I might push up to World Tier 4. But I think it might be something I'll probably end up doing tomorrow because it's quite late. But the thing is, we need...
I didn't know this shit was on the side.
What we need to do is figure out how to get the recipe for it. I'm wondering if you have to kill the foul version to do it. Because there's an Echo of Varshan and then there's a foul version. And I'm wondering if you're supposed to kill the foul one as well on World Tier 3. To then unlock that recipe for the other Wrathful Hearts. It's a potential thing. But, yeah, I've got to figure that shit out, man. Well, I shouldn't go too fast because I ain't got, what's it called, have I? I haven't even got enough shards, so...
Holy shit, that's cool. Give me some more Skelly boys so they're full health, there we go.
He sounds like he's having fun now. Before he just sounded depressed. Because he was barely struggling to survive, so... Alright, they got a thing here as well. Oh, nice. This is perfect. Yeah. Perfect stuff, man. This is going to be great. But yeah, I might do some research whilst I'm off and just see if I can figure out how to actually do it. I'm guessing it's probably something to kill... I'm guessing you have to kill the foul version to unlock the I don't know for sure, I'm just guessing. It might be something completely fucking different. But that's why I'm going to do some research and see if I can figure it out. If not, I'll just ask Brutus because he already knows how, he's already figured it out. They sat there and figured it out. Because that thing's the thing is with that Wrathful is if it's a white one, it's so broken because it's like it takes your crit damage, stores it, and then releases it. At a certain point. I'm not entirely sure how it works because I haven't seen it. But what I might do is, like I said, I might go online and see, because there'll be people who have spoke about it. I just don't know the name of it. So I can't Google exactly, you know, oh, how to get this, because I don't even know the name of it. Oh, I didn't do this fast enough because I wasn't paying attention. There won't be enough mobs now to kill for this. No way. All I thought is Blood Bishop and Tomb Lord. That's all I thought the whole time.
I've had this fucking Abomination cunt fucking 3 times in a row.
Oh, and the Abomination, yeah, that's it. It's weird because there's like 100 odd dungeons in the game, but there's like 3 bosses you'll fight. That's it.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't understand how it's like that, but it is. Alright. Crack out some inventory space. What we got? 3 slots. Yeah, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll take all of those elixirs. And then drop you. Drop you. Take those. TP here. Yeah. Because at the minute I have this crit damage Malignant Heart, this vicious one. This isn't even the best version, it's just a version because it doesn't matter that much. right now because I'm still upgrading and stuff like that. And then there's another one, so... And then after that, there's one which kind of just starts going nuts with it, so... Which stores crit damage, apparently, so... Well, it's more just one of those we've got to try and figure out how those... Well, how we got that, and then if we can do that, our damage will spike. Because we're already in a position. To be honest, if we can figure out how to do that, I can probably clear the World Tier 4 dungeon. Physical, it's got crit strike chance, but it's fucking mega low. Yeah, I'm not using that. Intelligence, no. Crit strike chance with a decent roll. It's got 2 ranks of Bone Spear. It's lucky. It's lucky hit though instead of, and it's got all stats, but crit hit chance. So what does this say? This says crit hit chance, lucky hit chance. Maybe they can go. No, you're going. What we got here? Yeah, you're going. And then we'll get rid of those as well. And then I want to go further down here. We'll finish this off. I'll probably end up calling it pretty soon. Probably after the Helltide. I don't know whether I'll do some research to see if I can figure it out. Because if I can figure it out, we can jump our damage significantly. Yeah, but I'd need to do that. I would have to figure out. I'd just have to figure out how to actually get the recipe. Because the way that these raffles I think work is you have to unlock the recipe, then you open that recipe, and from that point, then you've got a chance of getting it to drop when you do a wrathful. But you see, if I can get the recipe for it, all we have to do is make wrathful invokers or summon the cage ones and get them randomly, and just go from there. Because then we're good. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. That's the thing.
Some places out there, some places out there. Who the fuck they got me related to? Or my soldiers. Who the fuck them
Oh, come on, kill me. The fuck out of dodge there, man. That was very risky from me there doing that. This guy here looks like he is struggling with those mobs. Cool. Okay. That's almost, there we go. And then they just gotta kill this dude at the middle. Should be done already. Get out of the way. Weird spear dude, man. Okay. Oh, they're trying to boost that guy. That's fair. Right. Pants. I want to try and look for some hand guards if I can. Because basically, I realize with the hand guards, you can get crit chance, lucky hit chance, right? Then you can get crit damage with bone skills and bone spear, or technically all on one glove, which is disgusting. Technically all on one glove because you can get them. You could get that roll. But do you know how fucking hard that roll would be to get? And I'm sitting here like, well, the crit damage with bone skills might be better than the lucky hit chance, since the lucky hit chance is mostly just for essence regen, and I'm not struggling with essence right now. So I'm like, well, if I can sacrifice that lucky hit chance, what I've got right now on my arms, and get crit damage with bone skills, that would be better for me right now, because it would just equal more damage. Which is not bad for me, because I just don't need that small extra chance. I will need it, but not yet. So it's one of those that I'm sort of I want to trade up for a bit more damage, without really sacrificing anything, because I'm not struggling with essence. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Oh. Ooh, I just barely fucking survived that. Damn, I hate those things. You know, when you get trapped. Oof, damn, man. My butthole just fell out of my ass. The whole, just, everything just fell out. Alright there, guys. I mean, if you're gonna make me kill you, I will. Fine. I think it's pretty stupid, but it is what it is. What we got there? Handguards. Beautiful stuff. Just what I was looking for. Right. No legendary. That's okay. They'll still be sacred. They'll have the role. Okay, let's go back then. I was satisfied with that. Right. Oh, man. Nothing special, that's fine. What we got here, damn it, so we got attack speed, ranks of bone spear, but then the rest of it's just not, yeah. Overpower, blood lance, yeah, and then... so this one, these arms here, well they get grasping veins put on them anyway, but yeah. The idea is essentially fucking this, I think, so. So it's, what we want to do is try and roll off something like this and get something better. Yeah. Attack speed and overpower. I'll take the attack speed for now. It's 300k a roll, but fucking, oh. One, yeah, it's just going to give me attack speed all the way. I don't have the money to roll this, so we're just going to have to get rid of them. Nice try though. I'm just going to get rid of them. I wanted them because they're sacred, but it's too hard to roll that when I just don't have the money for it. I'll salvage them. Won't even sell because I want the resources.
Come back.
Okay, so I wanted to just give a quick scan before we call it, just to see if I can.
Message to the same fucking person. I don't know what the fuck going on. Because that's not who the fuck the name was under.
Well, there's crafting them.
Why am I still under single target like a dumbass?
Yeah, it doesn't seem there's really anything. But I know there's recipes that you get. I just don't know if there's any... I don't know if we have to just go to a malignant tunnel somewhere. Any of them. Do you know what I mean? It's like here. It says all elite enemies, yeah, hearts within them and an outgrowth. Found within can summon a powerful malignant enemy with the use of a matching invoker. But I don't know if... I'm pretty sure it's just by chance though. We could try that one, it's pretty close. I might just try it quickly, because I'm pretty sure it's just by chance that we're going to get that invoker, so... Oof. I'm just thinking. Because I might just have to converse with that guy to see...
I got my first actual legendary, there we go.
Oh, they're moving up.
The same fucking one I got before. I mean, it does give me armor. But,
you should really go get... You can go get the other defensive ones that you need for your class as well whilst you're leveling up. Because you need that armor. Yeah. Which
stronghold?
Oh yeah. Because you need the armor stacking one, and you need the basic skills reduce damage by 20%.
Yeah.
So you could go get both of those. Because I mean, it works out either way for you because you get XP for it. So.
Oh, I got an extra skill point for completing Terra.
Nice.
I need time.
Yeah.
Got 2 skill points. I went for gold all the way. Right. How far am I through? I'm at 72%.
What's that? What bit? What to the next thing for your ultimate?
But level 2, yeah. Level 2 of the season journey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to get... That's pretty big, that one is. There's nothing else left, so... After that, for you to get in there. Besides the 20% boots thing, but... That's optional. It is useful, though.
Yeah,
I'm starting to wonder if if it is just that you need to do the Echo of Barshan, because there's, like I say, I've got the Foul Invoker, but I'd need to get him to actually spawn. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure there's not like a rite of passage. That the first time you can just, I don't know if it's chance or you're allowed to go fight him the first time. I think you legitimately do just have to get him to spawn by chance. Because when you go in there, sometimes there will just be the Wrathful on its own. And sometimes you can use... Sometimes you need the Echo of Barshan one to spawn. If you're gonna, yeah, use that. The only reason I pick up the Malignant Hearts as well is because you can salvage them. And then, because what's going to happen is when you unlock, or when we unlock this Wrathful one that we need, we're going to have to basically either make a bunch of Invokers, which we're going to need resources for, or we make a bunch of the cages and just try and fucking roll and just see if we can get it, which might be the better option. I'm not sure. But I've got to try and think about how we're even going to go about getting that unlocked. It doesn't seem like there's really anything on it, to be honest. Then no one really says anything, so it doesn't really say. So I may just have to ask him because he's already figured out how to do it and they've already got it. And that thing will massively jump our damage because it's broken. Because essentially what it does is it double dips into all of our multipliers. So when it stores your crit damage and then releases it, the problem with it that they didn't, well, they coded it, but I'm not surprised it works this way because of the way they code. Sounds awful. But basically it just double dips into all your crit damage, vulnerable, multiplies everything, and just multiplies your damage. And then releases all of that multiplied damage just back out onto the mobs, which just fucking annihilates everything. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, I did have a look online, but it doesn't seem like there's actually really any info on it, so I may just have to ask Brutus how to do it. Because it pretty much just says, oh, here's like how you unlock the Malignant Heart thing, how to farm them, basically. So I'm wondering if you have to kill the Echo of Barshan.
Did I go... Did I go do the unlock my golem?
Oh, is that how you unlock the golem? I thought it was just the thing. Yeah, you should. Well, you need the golem. Because what level are you now?
25.
Yeah, well, when you get to 32, that's the one. Well, you'll sacrifice your golem to begin with. It'll give you 10% attack speed, the first one. And then the last one at 32, you sacrifice the Iron Golem and it gives you 30% crit damage. So, you need to. Oh, good timing. Yeah, let's go. Just to get out of the way. Good evening.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's locked.
I've been told Fishy figured out how to get the other Wrathful Hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Did you manage to figure out how to get that broken one?
The broken one? No, not yet. I put on one, and I realize now that it's not the best one. But it's still very good. There's one that stores up your crit strike damage.
Yeah, that's the broken one. Yeah. How did
that one.
How did you manage to do it? Because I had a look online, but I couldn't seem to find anything.
Just found it on the ground. Hold on one second, I'll get the phone call.
Yeah, all good.
Put that narrows it down.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd just been thinking, why is waiting? He's like, oh, I just found it. I was like just walking along one day and it was just there. Kind of like, you know, find a penny, pick it up, like a kid, and then it's just there. I was like, oh, wow, look at that. Well, all my thinking, what did I need to think for? I just gotta find it. Oh, there we go. Wait, what the fuck? Air.
Hold on, I'm gonna send-
Yeah, so Brutus explained
That's a
that
bug.
you have to go back to World Tier 2 and then finish the quest on World Tier 2 or do I had to do something with the Wrathful stuff with the Vashaw,
The
the
Varshan.
V guy. The new...
Well, look. Well,
Yeah.
here's where I'm at. Let me tell you where I'm at, and then you'll tell me where I'm wrong or whatever. Right? I've done Varshan. Right. I finished the quest line with Varshan. I killed him. I've also killed the Invoker version, and now I have the ability to craft the Foul version of that. And I have one of those. So the question is at what point do I need to check? Because I can't go. That quest line is done. It's been completed fully. There's no quest for
so
it.
is mine.
Yeah. So what?
As far as the Wrathful, I went to World Tier 3, and I don't know if it was between being with Brutus and World Tier 3 grinding, but we were just running dungeons.
Yeah. And it just dropped.
It just dropped. Yeah, I picked it up and I read, and I was like,
so did you?
Seems pretty good.
So here's the thing, though. Is my question is there's recipes that you can pick up, and I don't. Did you guys grab any weird recipes or anything? Is that how you managed to unlock it, or did you literally just get it off of nothing?
No, I just picked it up off the ground. It's a random loot drop.
Yeah, I know the Wrathful. So in other words, if I do the dedicated, because you can get dedicated Wrathful drops. So if I just go and do that, you're saying there's a chance that I can get it to drop even on World Tier 3, and I just haven't seen it yet. Basically.
Yes, exactly. Because that's all that happened with me. Unless it happened on World Tier 2. Let me look at it, and I'll tell you what level it is, and that'll help us figure out based on its item level. If I got
well, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing, though. All of the Malignant Hearts have different levels, and the ones that you can get on World Tier 1, 2, and 3, they just upgrade. So you should be able to get a world. Yeah, so you should be able to get a World Tier 4 version of that one you've got there. Eventually, do you know what I mean? A World Tier 3 and then 4 version, because that's what you'll need if your endgame build. But it's broken because obviously, like Greg said, it, you know, the thing double dips and it just makes your damage go stupid.
Oh, it
because
was stupid.
It is stupid.
I clicked on it and
it's broken.
I went from hitting like 8k to 30ks to like
You
do your initial hit, you see the crit strike, or with Bone Spear you see the 5 splinters instead of the 3, and then you don't see any numbers. And then I have to figure out the distance for the AoE, because it's an AoE around your neck, like around your character.
Yeah.
But I saw like 200 Ks yesterday, and I was like, yo, we just went from 8,000
It's because the problem, what it does, it double dips into all your multipliers. So your multiplier for your crit damage, your multiplier for the vulnerable, your multiplier for your base and your bone spear, your multiplier for your overpower. And it takes all of those, double dips it with your original damage, then adds that together, and then puts a hit out. And that's why it's broken. So you'll hit, well, probably, I'm going to guess you could clear hundreds of millions easily with that. If you had like a maxed out Necro, like with the best roll shit, you probably do more. I'm pretty sure Rob was hitting more than like 100 million with it. Like it's broken completely. Like it's just every class should be running it. But that's why when Greg said you guys figured out a way to get it, I was going to ask you how you managed to actually achieve it.
It wasn't guaranteed drop. No, I got one, and then Brutus.
So
he got the fire enchantment one. We each got good drops from him.
So basically, you guys just literally did it from RNG. You essentially just ran the malignant tunnels, and then got and got those drops. Okay, fair enough.
I don't know what Brutus is doing right now, but he
I
knows
think he's
the
just...
name of it. There's one dungeon. I know what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with it, I'll know it when I see it anyway, because there's a defensive version of it that's a devious, where it's like whenever you take damage, you suppress it and then do the fire one. Yeah.
I have both of those. I literally got both of them at the same time.
Yeah, but the suppression one's shit. I mean, originally I thought it'd be quite good, but as it turns out, you just don't run it. You just run you run 2 vicious and then the wrathful. So you run your corpse one, then you run the crit one, and then you run that one that you've got there, that wrathful one, which is just busted. Okay, well, thanks for telling me anyway. But I thought you guys had like a method.
Oh no, just fell into it.
Yeah, well, I've been there.
There you go.
Right. So I need to actually craft the. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's even worth me just crafting fucking uncertain heart cages.
I don't think so, considering the cost of them and the chance of it dropping.
Yeah, but
you're losing them.
Yeah, but what would you do instead though? Because you can't craft Wrathful Invoker ones. You can get them to drop. So like with the options in the crafted
Resplendent
cache,
chests and stuff.
you've got Uncertain Heart or Uncertain Invoker. So the thing is so I can either make those. Now the thing is the Uncertain Invoker ones cost double. So the thing is you're getting half of what you would get with the Uncertain Heart, but you only have a chance at a Wrathful Invoker, which will guarantee a Wrathful drop, but you have to get the Invoker, and you can only craft half of those. In comparison to the Heart Cage, I can craft double the amount, so I get double the odds of getting a Wrathful piece, even if it's wrong. So and there's nothing else that I think that I can really do, because I have a Foul Invoker of Arshan, which would give me a Wrathful, but you've got to get that bitch to spawn. It's random to get that bitch to spawn. He just comes up whenever he feels like it. So I didn't know whether it would be better to do that and then farm, like, you know what I mean? Open the cages.
Because you say that, but in World Tier 3, at the end of every dungeon, there's the foul node. So what's
no, it's not.
Just spawning
no, it's not. You
node?
can't. It's not a foul node every time. So at the end, so what it is at the end, you know where the event is. There's a Wrathful. There's 3 stages that I've seen. One of them spawns with a Wrathful node coming off of it, and then either a Devious, a Vicious, or a Brutal next to it.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've
the
seen
other
that
one.
in every dungeon.
Yeah, I've not seen it. It's not in every dungeon. It is a chance. I get it quite often. Actually, there's quite a lot of them I've done. And the second version is where you go to the end and it is literally just a Wrathful on its own, but not an Echo of Varshan, just a Wrathful on its own, which I get quite often. And then the third one is with the Echo of Varshan one, where you need the Echo of Varshan Invoker. Now, the thing is I presume if you get the Echo of Varshan, it will let you use the Foul Invoker, which will guarantee a Wrathful drop, because it is a Wrathful thing you can craft. But the problem is you've got to get that bucket to spawn. And the way I look at it at the moment is, unless I'm missing something, say you craft the cages, right? They give you a chance at getting a Wrathful Heart, right? A low chance, but a chance. And then you go into the Malignant Tunnels, okay? Well, in those Malignant Tunnels, you're going to get heart drops, which you can salvage for more resources that you can open more cages with. And the reason I look at it that you're not losing out is because at the very end, the only way that you're ever going to be able to guarantee a Wrathful drop is if you get a Wrathful Invoker, which is double the resources, and you then have to go to the end and then go get it. And then it could still be wrong, because that one you guys have got, you're telling me it's a random drop. I've never seen that. So it must be really rare to get, because I've not seen that fucker drop, and I've had quite a lot of Wrathfuls, and I honestly thought you guys had found a way to actually unlock like a door, you know, like an access wall, like you had done something or a recipe or something. Like a
recipe.
That's what I was. Yeah, I was thinking something like a recipe, for example. Well,
there's a dungeon that
Bruce
and I were running with the elite mobs, where it spawns like groups of elites.
Oh, which one?
And then,
do you know the name of it? By any chance?
I gotta message him and find out. No, I just looked. He's running the Halls of Terror right this second. But we ran that, and one time it dropped. Literally, there was 5 like the Wrathful Hearts, or not Wrathful, but specifically, but 5 of the Malignant things all at once. I don't know if that's something to do with it, but because like.
Well, I haven't seen that, but yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I swear this dungeon's bugged. It's not every time we run it, but typically there's like 2 or 3 instances where it's like, okay, if we turn
is that
there's a huge mob
is that not that's not the Ravening Pit. It can't be, because I've done that quite a few times. It can't be that Ravening Pit.
I don't believe it is.
I don't think it is, because I've run that and I don't get nothing like that in there. You guys must have found another one that's really good.
Well, this is just a random dungeon. It's not even a Malignant Tunnel.
Okay.
Monsters are still randomly spawning there, but I'm saying this is like a nuts roll instance where it spawns all Malignant elites. And
okay. So that sounds bugged. That sounds like it's not supposed to do that, because they don't normally spawn that much.
Where it was like, oh, there's 2 Wrathfuls on the ground, like literally 2 Greys next to each
other.
Yeah,
that's very rare.
Like,
that's really rare.
What?
Yeah, those Wrathfuls are rare anyway. So basically, it's just
the only 2 I ever got was this one and the other one. When we ran yesterday, it was that instance where I was like, the Yahtzee.
Damn, man. Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. Yeah, I want that fucking one, because that will jump my damage up massive, because I'm hitting very well as it is. And yeah, so that would jump me up quite a lot. But you know, I don't really need it, but I would like to get it. But yeah, I think actually crafting these cages is a good idea because you don't really lose out. Because well, I'm just not really seeing the loss here. Because you craft the cages, you get a chance to do it, and then you do a malignant tunnel or anything, get more hearts, salvage those, and then have more of a chance of getting Wrathfuls. And
I remember the name of the place.
Oh, okay.
I found it.
Oh, nice.
It's Belfry Zakara.
It's what? And it's a random dungeon.
The map. It's a random dungeon. The one with the crazy elite spawns potentially.
Yeah.
It's just northeast of the backwater waypoint, the bottom right corner, right above the word Howitzer. There's a dungeon right above the word Howitzer. It's on the corner.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, yeah. Belfry Zakara. Is that one you?
Yeah. That's the dungeon that has the... Oh, shit, there's fucking 8 elites. Oh, wow.
Can help. I mean, I'll craft these. I'm going to craft these, get fuck all, and then I'll go over there and try it out. I might as well do a few runs, see if there's any, if I get that odds or not. Right, I've crafted 15 uncertain hearts. It's going to be interesting. Alright, there we go. I likely won't get it. It's very, very rare. We did get
from that.
I got one.
Oh, you got one?
Oh, there we go. I literally got it. I literally got the actual thing, I think. Wait, hold on. Is this right? Let me read it to you. Crit strikes and all subsequent damage within 4 seconds is absorbed by your target. Then the absorbed damage erupts into surrounding enemies. Stored damage is increased by 13% per second. This one's 13%. Yours might be more. Is that the right one?
Mine's only 13% as well, but mine only stores it for 2.8 seconds. So.
Oh, this is
That Rob's video of that thing. He says that you want the time to be lower, so the shorter the time, the better.
Okay. All right, so mine's good then. Mine's 2.2 seconds. Is
the
lowest.
The lowest. Yeah, this is for
the verbiage of that. The way it's worded seems like it would be quite opposite.
Yeah, I was going to say it technically is opposite because the longer it goes on for, the more damage it will store. But I think it's not to do with the amount of damage you store, but the way the mobs move. If you wait 4 seconds, which is quite a long time in combat, you'll probably find that a lot of the mobs may move, and it might be worse. That's just a guess. I'm just thinking because really the more time
the damage is around you. It's like close.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it on? Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
okay,
like,
yeah.
The
Okay.
best shit I've
no,
done
it doesn't.
Like,
it doesn't say that, bro. Is that? Hold on. Is it around you? Because this is what it reads, right? Because I need to know if the tooltip right. It says, crit strike and all that is subsequent damage within mine's 4 seconds. Yours do is absorbed by your target. So the damage you deal to the target absorbs that and then erupts surrounding enemies. So it's not you don't blow up; they blow up.
Surrounding you. It's the enemy. No.
Is it sure?
The damage is the enemy is targeted. Okay. Yeah, because I was doing it yesterday.
Okay.
I was realizing that I was right. You know how with the necro you got to be farther away.
That's weird.
Do the screen glitch with the spears.
Okay.
If you're in that range, you have to find a happy medium between getting the visual
that reads so weird. That
of your character.
That reads so weird because to me, right, that the way that reads is it's like, yeah, it absorbs it, but the damage is absorbed by your target. So now to me that would mean like, okay, the target absorbs the damage you deal and then erupts around the other targets. That's how that kind of like plays out. But you're saying it explodes on you and not the mobs. Even though it sort of seems like to me, it seems like it reads like the mob would explode and not you. That's weird. That's a very weird thing. Wait, what?
I completely agree, but you could play test it yourself.
Yeah.
I cannot.
I mean, you got it now, fucking Yahtzee.
Well, I've got the only thing. Yeah, go on.
You got a shit roll. Oh, I gotta take a break. My buddy just got over here.
Oh, good.
I don't know how long it takes for him to get
know
here.
if you
I'll see you
can.
guys in a bit.
Basement.
I'm gonna stay in the
Remove
party
it
chat.
though, yeah.
I cannot use that.
The only thing is we have it, but the problem we have is that we can't take that Wrathful out of there, I don't think. Can I replace it with a Devious, maybe? Wait, maybe. Wait, if I can't, then yeah, I can't. It's just stuck there. That's annoying. Yeah, see, we have this, but the problem is we can't do it, yeah. Wait, is it? Wait, is it in this? Is this Devious? Or is it... Well, this one's... I think it is devious, no? Or is it brutal, this? Oh, there we go. No, it's brutal, this one. And then we can put that to replace that. And then that replaces this. Yeah. And then that... There you go. There we go. We had to do a little bit of plan, but yeah. That's so fucking weird, bro. That really throws me off, that does. Because it says... Alright, well... Oh, wait, hold on. I really shouldn't have just salvaged all those, because I don't even know what they were. 68% to 34. That's better than that, so I'll keep that. Crit. Strikes electricity. That, no. No. And that's a really bad roll of that. And we'll keep this one, the 68% one. Okay, well, I have it now. Now, okay. I don't do the screen glitch with the Necro. Like I say, this guy, he knows way more about the Necro, bro. He knows how to run it. That's what I was saying. Like, the other dude that I'm, giving to some tips to, just to help him through, he needs to listen to that guy more than me, because I know so little about the Necro. But I do want to try this dungeon quickly. I'm going to go try it, just so we can sort of clear up if it's any good.
You check my artifact sold.
Stream's going on a bit longer, but it's all right. It's worth it.
Marolith thing, it's mythic.
So let's.
It's gonna cost you.
What?
Oh, how much are you going to charge him, or what you're going to charge him?
All right, Tab, mate. No need to make it.
Oh.
He's got a Dorado turtle.
Oh my god, that's so unfair. Yeah, that's not good, bro. That's not good. What does he?
You said it's a mythic.
Yeah. It'll be 4 million.
I call halvesies.
Sweet. You know, I've made like 16 or
10K. Oh.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about doing it, but I don't know.
I mean, they've gone down a little in price now. You only make about 1.5 to 2 million a time, but fuck, it's still fucking good for pretty much. Like, for you, it'd be easy because you need to do that shit to get the other resources anyway.
Right.
I love how he goes, oh, it's only like 1.5 and 2 million a time. That's more money than the average Neverwinter player actually has. Like, in just on it at any one point. He makes that off of one item and he's like, it's quite shit, that is. Fucking that's someone who's out of touch.
You should have seen Gabriel the other day.
That's bad.
What he did. He made a set of weapons right for a paladin. He said it cost like 5 million. He
Wait,
sold
did
the
they?
pictures for 20 million.
Wow.
I was fucking shocked when he sold them.
Wanna
Is
say...
that Bruce?
Oh, but nothing.
Alright. Shit, mate, I went into the world box. One shot that thing, mate. Easy. In world tier 3. I don't know who wanted to. Yeah, maybe I'll take over this game.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I went in the Helltide earlier and got like 700 currency.
Yeah.
And about, I don't know, not even
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished the little challenge. You gotta get 1,000 and 2 of them, and I wasn't even in there in no time.
You must have been lucky with the density of the mobs then. That's pretty ridiculous.
Drop's pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, I have noticed that an increase in the drops. Like on most of the Helltides, like, it does seem like they're dropping more shards than they used to. At least they have for me. It's been quite good.
I had almost 200 I ran across the assassin. Somebody was fighting there. Didn't have no guns on hardly. I started fighting and
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I killed that shit, and it's not worth it.
we killed him.
It's shit.
3 times.
It's shit.
One fucking time.
It ain't. Yeah. They said they were like, yeah, he's not worth killing, so we're gonna buff him up so he's worth it. He ain't fucking worth it, bro. Like, he's still
I got
shit.
a unique off of it twice.
What?
Shit.
That's horse shit. Yeah, but still, like, getting a unique kind of makes it seem like I'm lying, bro, you should see the fucking drops I get. They're garbage, bro.
I got 7 uniques in Hilltide in the last one.
I didn't get 7 uniques, but there was one where I think I got 3. I've been getting quite... they've definitely changed something.
It's the same 2 over and over and over. Like, they're shit. I can't even use it.
Oh.
The fucking amulet and the pair of pants. Pair of pants is for Death Trap. I don't run that, and the amulet's for Rain of Air Raid.
Well, yeah. To be fair though, if you're getting uniques like that, bro, all you need is a temerity pants, and you're good. If you haven't already got them.
I don't need them.
Well, it depends what.
Tank.
It depends what build. Yeah, it depends what build you're running.
I have no issue with that. It really is fucking. I trust it. Like literally, that's the thing that I do. I got a skill that dashes and jumps right in the middle, stuns everybody, and then they just get nuked by the blast. It's actually getting pretty fun.
So that class is the most fun in the game, in my opinion.
Oh, it is. Like,
by far. It's not just like the movement, but it's like when you're in combat, like the fact, like the movement of jumping around between targets and jumping behind and dashing through stuff, it just keeps you engaged, in my opinion, a lot more than all the other classes.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, obviously, but it feels that way. It's nice to play. And this Necro's satisfying, like when you just fucking one-shot everything, but it's, yeah, you forget one thing across the map, bro, and you already want to delete your class because it takes 30 minutes to get across one side of the dungeon to the other. If you forget an objective, bro, oh no. You might as well just go back to the home screen. Oh, nice. It might be the one. Yeah.
38% for each different crowd control effect on the target on something once less staggered bosses.
I'm gonna test this.
Wait, wouldn't that be actually
No, it's not. No, it's bad. Because you don't do any DOT damage. Once we build up, you switch your corpse to the darkness skill, which is DOT damage, but it's not good for a slot. Because what you want to run, right, you can only run them on jewelry. So what you want to run at your goal is 2 Vicious on the rings and then the Wrathful on the neck piece. So you run your crit one, you run the crit one, and then you run the automatic corpse one, and then you run the crit storing one because it's obviously broken, but yeah. But if you get that cycle one, I'm going to test this because I don't think Fish is right about that. Yeah, he's not, by the way. This Wrathful, this explodes on the enemies. It doesn't explode on you. It explodes on the enemies. I just tested it. Yeah, he's not right about that. Let me test it again just to make sure. Yeah, 100% explodes on the enemies. Yeah, done. It's not on you, it's on the enemies. I don't know how we got confused by that. Anyway, doesn't matter. Right, I was going to say, it definitely reads as if it explodes on the enemy, so I was really confused that the tooltip didn't read how it was actually playing out. Right, rusty key. I'm not going to lie, bro, I was running this dungeon. Fucking Fish told me about this dungeon you and, well, Brutus, you and him were running, where you guys got fucking a bunch of malignants. Bro, Emma, you must have guys just got lucky. Like, I'm running through here, I've seen like 2 elites and I've seen no malignants. You guys must have just got crazy lucky, or I'm fucking unlucky.
Which one do you run?
It's called, hold on, it's called Belfry Zakara. That's the one he told me that you guys ran. To get... Oh, yeah, he said... Yeah, he was...
run across like 8 elites at a time.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, yeah, and he was saying that they were spawning as malignants as well.
Yeah, some of them are, but if you want a malignant, go to one of the green, like the rabbit.
Yeah, the tunnels, yeah. I just want no. He was saying, yeah, they were spawning. Yeah, he was saying they were spawning a lot of malignants in this dungeon. That's why I thought I'd try it. Oh, I don't.
So we did get a there. That's where I got my raffle.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. I just got it. I just got it literally right because I thought you guys had used a recipe or something to unlock it because I hadn't seen it, and it turns out no, I'd just been unlucky. I just opened a bunch of cages, and then I got it straight away.
Yeah, I got it like I've had it 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah, it's like I haven't. That's the first time I've had it. Apparently, mine's bad because it's got a higher time on it. It needs to be lower. Apparently, the lower the better. So I'm not sure how that works. But what I do know for a fact is that it definitely does explode on the mobs and not on you, because I just literally tested it just to make sure. So you definitely want to play where you want to group all the mobs up on top of each other with the tentacles and then get that shit to explode all over them. But, yeah. I guess you won't really notice, though, because you're a rogue, so you're melee distance anyway. It wouldn't even make a difference.
Yeah, I'm up in the middle.
It wouldn't even matter. But I just tell because I wanted to make sure, yeah. I wanted to make sure because it depends how it works. That's why I was...
Yeah, it reads like the first one you hit.
It reads, because the way I read it, yeah, well, the way I read it was that it stacks on the mobs and then blows up around them, but he was saying it blew up on you. And so I tested it, it doesn't. It blows up on the mob that you hit. The first mob you hit, it stores that damage for 4 seconds, so you do all that damage and then it blows up, does a bunch of damage to it, and all the mobs around it, and then it keeps doing that and just kind of cycles, but obviously the broken part is it double dips into all your shit. And just starts going nuts. So, seems fair. But I'm still confused as to the why it should be lower in time instead of longer.
I think it's because you want it to trigger faster. I think it's
right.
to do with...
So maybe it's a situation then of that even if you have the extra 2, yeah. Yeah.
He was far exceeding their health bars, like their health pool.
Yeah. So maybe
he was like, he didn't even have fully optimized gear.
No. So maybe it's a situation then that when it blows up, it exceeds the amount of damage that you can do in the extra 2 seconds to make it do slightly more. So it's actually better to have the 2-second timer, because you hit it once, it blows up immediately, and you can cycle faster, which will equal more damage, rather than storing more damage and it blowing up slower. Okay. Well, that would make a lot of sense. That's likely what it is then.
Yeah, basically you're overkilling if you store it up for longer.
Yeah, you're yeah. Well, yeah. That's the thing, and then the explosions happen less frequently. So then when newer mobs come, you don't refresh as fast because mine's literally a max roll. Of course, I get the max roll on an item when it's bad. It's like I never get a max roll on fucking anything, but I get a max roll when it's shit. When you don't want the max roll, it's like, oh. That's the thing. It's like, oh yeah, here you go, buddy. 4 seconds. Doesn't give me a max roll for fucking anything. But I'm just happy I got it, because now at least my damage will just randomly jump up from me doing absolutely nothing. Because before this, I was just running the cycle one, which is actually pretty damn good. That one that cycles is pretty crazy. In comparison. I mean, it's not as good as this. It's not as good as this, but to be fair, this is only like this because it's actually broken. If this didn't double dip, this wouldn't be better than that cycle one. That cycle one would be better if this didn't double dip, because this wouldn't do nowhere near that damage. It's just because your crit damage and your fucking shit just all starts scaling out of control as you get higher into World Tier 4 and stuff. That's all it comes down to. But I don't think they're going to fix that, so... I don't understand. I think Greg's broke my game. Because ever since I joined his thing to help him with the world boss, all of my strongholds are re-unlocked. And they all just sit there on the map. For some reason. So I guess Greg's broke my game for some reason. Somehow. You
have to load your map, by the way.
Oh, really? How the fuck do you do that?
I think you can go to your map and...
Is there...
There's a place you can reload yours.
Oh.
Back to yours.
Oh, it doesn't. Wait, why does that not do it by itself when I leave his party? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I had to do that before. I was like, what the fuck? I can't even travel to places.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting there, and I was like, yeah, what, mate? This game's so fucking jank, bro. Oh, there we go. Return to your campaign state.
Right, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
But why though?
I knew it said it somewhere.
But why though? Like just. But why? This game makes no sense. Like, but why is that a thing? This game it surprises me. Like, it's like, oh, here, do you want to see this guy's campaign that you left the party of? Here you go. You don't want to be able to travel to any of your shit? Here you go. I love how it doesn't tell you either. It doesn't actually tell you, oh, hey, like, like a flashing notification or something like you're on this guy's map. No, it just leaves you to figure it out for yourself. If you guys didn't even say that, I'd just be sitting here like, oh, Sweet, I've got all my shit. I got nothing. Or it was already bad enough when I logged in, bro, and no one had told me that. It turns out that my fucking shit doesn't carry over. Like, bro, for like when I was leveling up, I was having to unlock the whole map again because I didn't know that you had to carry. I didn't carry it over. Yeah, I didn't carry it over. So I'm over here. I'm on a struggle bus trying to unlock the whole map again. I was like, I swear this shit's supposed to carry over. I'm fucking going through fog and shit trying to figure it out. Yeah, it's bad. No, well at least we're making progress. Oh dear. I'm not gonna lie, I might genuinely be able to do the World Tier 4 thing with this thing on because of the damage that it causes.
That's what I thought too. I can do the damage, but it takes the damage.
Yeah, I think I can do it. I might be able to take it because I've been kind of actually speccing my Necro in a little bit with max health to try and help it survive. It might not be able to do it.
My chat speed ammo ain't what they're supposed to be. They don't have.
Yeah, I don't think mine are either. But I'm just trying to yeah. The thing is I want to try and get to kind of midway point where I don't waste too much time in World Tier 3 because it is a complete waste of time. Because you have to rebuild everything again, so. But I might try it tomorrow. I don't know whether to try and get maybe to 65 or something. And then try it. Because it's a level 70 dungeon, so I could go all the way to 70, but I don't think it's necessary.
Not while I'm in town.
I love how they also made it so those smoldering ashes, you can't respec them like an infinite amount of times. They keep increasing in gold every time you respec them. So it's fucking...
Oh yeah, moving them.
Yeah, because what I was thinking, because I'm struggling with like gold, then balancing resources, so I was going to move my ashes from XP to the gold gain one, because it gives you 15% more from vendors. Actually, I can get my fourth one now, so I get 20%, but you see every time you respec, it keeps going up in cost. So eventually it'll get... Yeah,
from 1 to 3. I didn't know what
it'll
the
go.
Was.
It'll go. So for me right now, the ashes are... It's 100 gold for me to respec, which is nothing. But if you keep respecing, you're going to get to a point where you won't be able to do that shit anymore because it'll be too expensive.
Yeah.
Because I was...
Gear.
Yeah, I'm sitting, I'm like, but why though? Like, do you... Just... Is there really any fucking need? Because I was thinking what would work is if you respec, you know, like get a full inventory of stuff that you're going to sell, respec to the gold one, get 20% more, and then respec back to what you was running to try and get more shit. But yeah, because fucking gold's a joke, man. I got a sacred neck piece. I did one roll on it and it immediately jumped to 840k. That's sacred. I was like, it's fucking sacred.
I completed the second thing. Journey.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just claim the rewards.
Power on, no?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you claim it as well, and then yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you can put it on now. It's called aspect. It's called exposed flesh, and you whack that on a ring. Either one doesn't really matter. Probably your it doesn't matter actually.
Both my rings are shit. So
yeah.
It's like.
Yeah, just whatever. I mean, as long as it's not too expensive, because to be honest, if you're not struggling with essence, you really don't need that on right now. You don't even need to put it on if you're not struggling with essence. It's just...
I'll put it on just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I mean, it does work quite well because your bone spare has a 50%. Well, mine's got like a 54%, I think, luck chance at the moment. But I think it's either 50 or 50, something like that. But it is divided by, obviously, the chance of it proccing, which is only 10%. So it only gives you like a 20% chance to actually proc it. But still good.
Yeah, my lucky hit chance is 50%.
Yeah. I don't even know what mine is on my class, so let me have a look. I think it's a lot. Where's... I don't even know if I could find lucky hit chance. I don't even know where it is. Fuck knows. Max essence. Oh yeah, here. My lucky hit chance is 8% on its own.
There you go.
It's because I've got one piece with lucky hit on, that's it. It's just one fucking piece. But obviously that doesn't take into account your bone spear. So.
It's called aspect of exposed flesh, right?
Yeah, yeah. There's another one you need to go find as well. Let me find the codex power, because you might as well go get it. It's a utility. Where is it? Utility? Is it? No, resource. What's resource? You find it. It's called Aspect of Torment. It's critical strikes with bone skills increase your essence generation by 20%. You need that as well. That's the other resource one that you need for your other ring. And you can get that from the codex, so...
Okay. Right. What was I doing?
Oh, right, I'm going to call it there for tonight. Yeah, we've made good progress. We actually got the overpowered Malignant Heart. Not going to lie, it's a bad roll of 4 seconds, but going to be honest with you, we're world tier 3, bro. Like, do we need to be... I'm not going to lie, if I get a max roll one that's like 2 seconds, I don't think I'll put it on. I'd rather roll with 4 seconds, and do you know what I mean? And then just sort of go with the flow of doing that. What I do want to do, though, is I want to start using my invoker thing. So whilst the hell ties not up, I might start farming the malignant tunnels tomorrow when we play, to try and get more invoker stuff and then roll more wrathful hearts and stuff like that. You get the idea, because we need to build those resources back up for when we get to world tier 4, so we can then farm for a level 4, I think, something like that. So that's kind of the plan. So I'll be back tomorrow and we'll do that. So have